It has been a month away from home for the Macon Mayhem, but at long last, they are finally back and ready for Pack the Plex night at the Macon Coliseum. I'm Graham Tuck here on Flow Hockey and the Mayhem Radio Network, and tonight, for the 5th time in 11 games for the Mayhem, they take on their new rival, the Fayetteville Marksmen, who are still atop the SPHL standings at 8-2-1. The Mayhem are the only team so far this season to have knocked off the Marksmen in regulation, and they've done it twice. Each of the 2 weekend series that they've played against the Marksmen have been splits. They will not have that option this weekend, as they only host the Marksmen once. Tonight on Saturday, they'll play the Knoxville Ice Bears tomorrow afternoon. But that being said, let's dive into the matchup tonight. The Mayhem, in their first season against the Marksmen, not the Fire Ants, the Marksmen, they beat Fayetteville 6 times in their first season with the Marksmen name. Since then, they haven't beaten Fayetteville more than 3 times in a single season. They have the opportunity to beat Fayetteville for the 3rd time this year tonight. They had the same opportunity last time around, last Saturday, but it was a 6-2 loss for the Mayhem in that game. They're coming off of a 5-2 loss last night in Birmingham, in which they never led, and it was a rough go of things for them. 4 fights in that contest last night, and a first period goal from the Birmingham Bulls was really all that it took. They outshot the Mayhem 19-5 in the first period last night, and that was pretty indicative of the way that that game went. The Mayhem have allowed 50-plus shots on net in the past 2 games, each of the past 2 games, for over 100 in the last 120 minutes of ice time for the Mayhem. But some bright spots for the Mayhem. Jake Goldowski, the alternate captain, currently on a 4-game point streak, the longest of the season for him. And he currently leads the team in goals and points with 5 goals and 4 assists for 9 overall points. And on the bright side for Mayhem's relatively poor record so far, 3-6-1, they've played the entirety of their 10 games so far this season against the top 6 teams in the league. Fayetteville, Huntsville, Birmingham, and Evansville, the only teams that the Mayhem have faced off against so far this year. They have yet to face any of the bottom 4 teams, Roanoke, Quad City, and Pensacola. But on Wednesday, they'll see the Rail Yard Dogs in Virginia, and on Black Friday next week, they'll host the Pensacola Ice Flyers for the first time this year. Couple players to watch tonight for the Macon Mayhem. Zach Tyson last weekend against the Fayetteville Marksmen in North Carolina. He had 3 goals and an assist in the 2-game series last weekend, and that shot his point total on the season up from 2 to 6. And he's really established a role for himself on that 3rd line. He was with Dominic Dumas and Curtis Abbott in practice. And as well, Mateo Ibarra last night was an assist shy of a Gordie Howe hat trick. He's also got 6 points on the season now. The rookie forward has been doing some good things. Now we take a look to the crease. Dyson Skinner was signed this week off of, he was waived by Huntsville earlier in the week, cleared waivers, and then was signed to a standard player contract by the Mayhem this week. Dyson Skinner stopped 9 shots in relief of Bailey Birkin last night, his first SPHL action, despite having been signed by both Peoria and Huntsville prior to being with the Mayhem. And it drops his professional career goals against average below 1. He's got 3 appearances so far in his professional career, 2 earlier this season with the Carolina Thunderbirds of the FPHL. A 2-0 record in those games. He only allowed 1 goal in each of them. He saved 64 of 66 shots that he saw, and that is good for a 1,000 save percentage last night, 9 of 9 in relief of Birkin, as I mentioned. He was the first goalie out for warm-ups earlier tonight, so it looks like Dyson Skinner may be getting his first SPHL start tonight against the Fayetteville Marksmen. The other goaltender, Bailey Birkin, was lifted after just an absolute pelting by the Bulls last night. He's been the goalie of record for every game of his Mayhem tenure so far with a 2-4-1 record. And his 223 saves, get this, he's already top 20 in the Mayhem's franchise history in saves made, and he has not played a game in the Macon Coliseum yet. And if Dyson Skinner is the starter tonight, that trend will continue. We'll talk a little bit more about Skinner as the game goes along, but I had the opportunity to talk with Coach Dave Shinichny about the matchup and about Dyson Skinner before we got into things today. Take a listen.
feel heading into the matchup with them today?
Understanding like the momentum of games, and I didn't really feel like we played well on Saturday night, even though we did pot the first goal. But, you know, we should have been able to run with it after, and then the next bump-up shift, we allowed them to score. So they were able to cash in on that opportunity, and we missed an opportunity when we really didn't fare to get it. And, you know, like I said, it's the inconsistency of the group as a whole that is very confusing at the end of the day, and it's more about competing every shift. And right now we're failing to achieve that.
So last night in Birmingham, you had a new goaltender get into the fray for the first time. Skinner played the last 15 minutes of the game. What did you see from him, and how does he factor into, you know, the way that you see the rest of the weekend playing out?
We felt we had to make a move there with, you know, what's going on with Boyko right now, and you take it day by day. But, you know, he's a goalie that we saw, you know, really great things in video. He's got a .970 in the Federal League, 2 games, you know, 1 goal against. So figured to give him an opportunity to see what he can do at this level. And, you know, I always tell players you get an opportunity, whether it's, you know, a couple games, 1 game, and you got to make the most of it. So we're looking forward to seeing what he can do between the pipes. But I think at the end of the day, nothing's been on our goaltenders up to this point this year. So I don't think that's going to change with whoever's in net. It's the players out in front of them.
I appreciate your time, Dave. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We're back and ready to go here from Macon Coliseum. Apologize for the technical difficulties. We've got the confirmed starting lineups for both teams. We'll read those to you and then have a quick break before we get things ready to go here. We'll start with the visiting Fayetteville Marksmen. The starting lineup on defense, it will be Nick Parody, who leads the league in plus-minus with a +12 rating. Just absurd so far for number 2 in white. His partner on D will be Hudson Lambert. The forwards, Grits, Hunter, and Acosta for the Marksmen. And it will be Mason Beaupit in net, making his second consecutive start against the Mayhem. Ryan Kenny had the overtime loss last night in Knoxville. He's now lost each of his last 2 starts after starting 7-0. For the Macon Mayhem, the forwards up front, it'll be Connor Witherspoon making his debut here in Macon. Tao Ishizuka and Alex Cohen are the other forwards. Nick Favreau and Nicholas Aromatario on defense, and it will, in fact, be the first SPHL start for goaltender Dyson Skinner. We'll take a break, and when we come back, first period of action here, Macon Mayhem, Fayetteville Marksmen, coming up after this. Ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women, Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today. Are you passionate about making Central Georgia a better place? Do you love hockey and enjoy all-out mayhem? If you said yes to both of these questions, then our Nonprofit of the Night program could be for you. Call our front office to be our Nonprofit of the Night for a Mayhem home game this year, and let us showcase you and your nonprofit to valuable members of our community. Let's go Mayhem.
I'm Lucy, and I work for Visit Macon, and I'm also the Macon Mayhem's biggest fan. Before every game, I fuel up with a slice from Ingleside Village Pizza. Delicious. On the way to the game, I have to listen to my favorite hype music, so I stop by Fresh Produce Records. Little Richard, good golly! After the game, I've got to keep the rush going, so I stop by Sweet Eleanor's for a little sugar. And Macon offers so much more. So Mayhem fans, make sure to plan your ultimate fan experience.
If you're a big jersey collector like me, then you love getting your hands on specialty jerseys, especially for your favorite team. Well, the Mayhem are fueling fans like you with our season-long jersey raffle this year. Tickets start at $5, and if you win at the end of the season, you'll take home one of all 12 specialty jerseys that the Mayhem wear this year. Make sure to follow our social media and make it out to the Macon Coliseum to see these bad boys in action, and don't wait to get in on the action for our season-long jersey raffle. Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women, Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity. Are you passionate about making Central Georgia a better place? Do you love hockey and enjoy all-out mayhem? If you said yes to both of these questions, then our Nonprofit of the Night program could be for you. Call our front office to be our Nonprofit of the Night for a Mayhem home game this year, and let us showcase you and your nonprofit to valuable members of our community. Let's go Mayhem.
Well, hi, I'm Lucy, and I work for Visit Macon, and I'm also the Macon Mayhem's biggest fan. Before every game, I fuel up with a slice from Ingleside Village Pizza. Delicious. On the way to the game, I have to listen to my favorite hype music, so I stop by Fresh Produce Records. Little Richard, good golly! After the game, I've got to keep the rush going, so I stop by Sweet Eleanor's for a little sugar. And Macon offers so much more. So Mayhem fans, make sure to plan your ultimate fan experience.
If you're a big jersey collector like me, then you love getting your hands on specialty jerseys, especially for your favorite team. Well, the Mayhem are fueling fans like you with our season-long jersey raffle this year. Tickets start at $5, and if you win at the end of the season, you'll take home one of all 12 specialty jerseys that the Mayhem wear this year. Make sure to follow our social media and make it out to the Macon Coliseum to see these bad boys in action, and don't wait to get in on the action for our season-long jersey raffle.
Are you thinking about starting a new career? The Georgia Department of Corrections is now hiring correctional heroes. Earn a competitive salary and advance your career through GDC. The agency is now hiring correctional officers, counselors, food service workers, and many more. Most positions require candidates to be 18 years of age or older, have a high school diploma or GED. Positions are now available across the state of Georgia. Apply now at gdcjobs.com to learn more. GDC.
One team.
Join the celebration as Minuteman Press Macon proudly celebrates 35-plus years of serving Middle Georgia with top-quality print media. Minuteman Press Macon is a full-service printing, marketing, and design center. We design, print, and promote you. From business cards to building signage, we've got you covered. Promotional products? No problem. Let's keep printing and growing together. Go Mayhem!
Wesleyan College is a proud sponsor of the Macon Mayhem. A leader in accelerating equality for women since 1836, Wesleyan College prides itself on providing young women with a platform to develop as students, professionals, and emerging leaders in the Middle Georgia community and beyond. Through the power of a liberal arts education, Wesleyan prepares its graduates to make a positive impact not only on the community around them, but around the globe. Join the pack. Apply now at www.wesleyancollege.edu/admission.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
And we're back and ready to go here in Macon, Georgia. National anthem just finished up, and the storyline tonight has quickly become the first SPHL start for goaltender Dyson Skinner. A little bit of background information on the new Mayhem netminder. 25-year-old, 6'1", 190 from Billings, Montana. This is his first season as a pro. He began his junior career, bounced between the NA3 and the NAL with the North Iowa Bulls and the Minnesota Magicians, and then he spent 4 years at NCAA Division III, University of Wisconsin, River Falls, and he never finished one of his 4 seasons with a save percentage below .907 or a goals against average higher than 2.36. Very good numbers for the goaltender throughout his college career. He signed to the Peoria Rivermen following his senior season last year. Never ended up making an appearance with the Rivermen, but this year began his pro career with the Carolina Thunderbirds and is, as mentioned in the pregame, has a 2-0 record in his professional career thus far. 2-0 with the Thunderbirds this year, saved 64 of 66 shots in the FPHL. And with the Mayhem, he got his first action last night in relief of Bailey Birkin, saved all 9 shots he saw in the last 15 minutes of regulation. Did not affect the outcome of the game, but Dyson Skinner obviously earning the trust of Coach Shanichny, and for the first time, and as long as I can remember, someone other than Bailey Birkin is starting in net for the Macon Mayhem. Birkin started all but 2 games, I should say, of that road trip. The first start of the road trip belonged to Josh Boyko. Then he was injured in that first game against Birmingham. And then Reed Cooper got a start later on in the trip, but Birkin was forced in. So he played in all 7 games of that longest road trip of the season. A well-deserved rest for Bailey Birkin tonight. Starting lineup for the Mayhem, the forwards, Cohen, Witherspoon, Ishizuka, Favreau, and Aromatario the defense. And we are ready to go here for puck drop in Macon. Marksmen and Mayhem playing for the 5th time already this season. And we've got a holdup at center ice. Officials asking everybody to take their places. And here we go. Mayhem debuting their alternate blues for the first time this season. Marksmen in their road whites, and we'll have a redo at center ice. Alex Cohen was not ready for that, and already we've got a little bit of a holdup. Fans are getting antsy here. It's a good crowd here in the Macon Coliseum tonight. First 3-3 this season for the Mayhem, and here we go. Puck back into the Mayhem end right off the bat after Alex Gritz won the faceoff but sent it forward. Both teams coming off of losses last night. The Marksmen's was in overtime to the Knoxville Ice Bears, who will make the trip here tomorrow. The Mayhems in regulation to the Birmingham Bulls. Knoxville with an odd 3-4. The Mayhem have a 3-3. The Ice Bears playing Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Bit of a wonky schedule by SPHL standards. Mayhem trying to establish the forecheck early on here. The other way, here come the Marksmen, 3-on-2, and the first save of the night to Dyson Skinner. And I'll tell you one thing, Dyson Skinner may not have made a name for himself at the SPHL level yet, but if you're around in the circles online and involved in the minor league hockey community, you know that Dyson Skinner, even though he's only had 2 professional starts so far, he is sorely missed among the Carolina Thunderbirds. Their fan base is antsy for him to get back to the FPHL, although I'd venture to guess that Dyson is happy with his place here in the SPHL and would like to move up even farther if possible. There's a hand pass against the Marksmen to halt things early on. And goaltending is probably the position that is most volatile in terms of moving up and down between leagues, because you just see movement and call-ups so much more frequently because each team only has 2 goalies. So if something happens to one, you got to call someone up or sign someone, and oftentimes at the ECHL and AHL level, it's a call-up rather than a signing. So I'll see what Dyson Skinner is able to make of his opportunity here tonight against the league's top team. Mason Beaupitt making his second start for the Marksmen. His first was in that 6-2 win over the Mayhem last weekend. The captain, Lovin. That pass to the point and a blocker save from Skinner, much to the delight of the Mayhem crowd. Big hit right off the bat by Brad Genian. Wide open in the slot, though. This shot wide. Mastrangeli closed out and was able to affect the shot wide, but that big hit from Brad Genian, he was all over the place last night in that game in Birmingham. He had a raucous bout with McTavish in the early goings of that one as Dumas cuts up the far boards now. His backhand shot blocked over the net to the corner. Kept moving by the alternate captain Winslow. Tyson, Dumas, and Winslow, the 3 forwards on the ice now. Tyson gave the Marksmen fits last weekend. He had 2 goals and an assist in the win on Friday and also scored the first goal of the game off the rush on Saturday night's loss. Allison turns it over along the boards. Didn't get enough on that clearance attempt. Winslow takes it out from the wall. Emhoff with a takeaway. Pad save Skinner. Rebound. Bounces out to Dalton Hunter. And his pass to the slot does not get on goal. All of that starts with Parker Allison not being able to clear, but finally the Mayhem get the red line and send it in. It's something that Coach Shinichny is going to want to see cleaned up. Greg Sosinski, the scratch for tonight for the Mayhem, as Favreau backhands it around to Ishizuka. Puck rolled on him. Fired right back in by the defenseman Tyler Love. Fed to the slot, sticked away by Cohen. And now a rush chance here for the Mayhem. Cohen with Abbott and Ishizuka. That shot wide from Cohen. Rebound bounced out, and Abbott batted at it, couldn't get it on net. Beaupitt got shocked there. That rebound was not what he expected off the end boards. Aromatario up the ice, tipped in on net to Beaupitt, and he'll melt it down. And with Beaupitt getting the start tonight for the Marksmen, that now means that in this home stretch this weekend, the Mayhem will likely face the 2 tallest players in the SPHL in net on back-to-back nights. Mason Beaupitt at 6'6" is the second tallest player in the SPHL. And the goaltender for the Knoxville Ice Bears, who made 44 saves in their win over Roanoke on Thursday, Steven Mundinger at 6'8", the tallest player in the SPHL. 6'8" plus skates is just a ridiculous height for a goaltender. You obviously like your goaltender to be on the taller side, but I don't know that I've ever seen a goalie at that height. Of course, not a done deal that he will be the starter for Knoxville tomorrow, but with Knoxville having the day off, you got to imagine that he will be the choice. Genian is going after the Marksman right off the bat here, trying to establish the tone early. Mastrangeli throws a hit onto Lovin, depossesses him of the puck. Grant Loven third in the SPHL, and there's a high stick against the Marksmen, and they'll touch up. Brad Genion holding his face on the way back to the bench, and the Mayhem will go to the power play first here. 15:57 left to go in period number 1. We'll see who the guilty party is. They're checking for blood. Looks like it's just going to be a 2-minute penalty, according to the official, and it is Loven. So not a double minor, just a minor penalty. And the power play coming up. Off the bat, here is Aromatario. Early possession on the power play for the Mayhem. Cohen near side. Cohen to Aromatario. Cohen gets it right back near side. He's missed a while on IR, played last night. Had 17 penalty minutes in the loss. 2 minutes for high sticking, the official call to Grant Loven, as we expected. Let's see what the Mayhem can do on this power play. As there is a whistle. The Mayhem power play operating at 16.2%. 6 for 37 on the season. It's a pretty even percentage when you compare it to home and away. They're 16.2% overall, 16.6 at home, and 16 even on the road. So obviously not great numbers on the power play, but they've got an opportunity here as Mastrangeli takes it in. Got to keep in mind that some of the Mayhem's top dogs have also been injured. Now here's a shorthanded 2-on-1, maybe a 3-on-1. Ishizuka, the lone man back. Monkovic, his pass to the slot. Glove save, Skinner! And the Mayhem crowd is loving it. Couple early tests for Skinner right off the bat, and he has not looked out of place, as that'll be a media timeout, and maybe a good one for the Mayhem, as halfway through this power play, they haven't been able to get much of anything going. The penalty kill for the Marksmen, 89.2%, second best in the league. They've killed 25 of 28. And Grant Loven, who's in the penalty box, he has a point in all 6 road games this season for the Fayetteville Marksmen. So the Mayhem have had trouble with him, of course. He had scored in 3 straight games until last night. Obviously, you can't score from the penalty box, but we'll see what the Mayhem are able to do with the last minute and 1 second of this power play. Mayhem trying to avoid losing 3 straight games for the first time this season. Since their opening night loss, it has been a win, followed by 2 losses, followed by another win, followed by 2 more losses. Then a win and 2 more losses. That's where we stand now, 3-6-1 for the Mayhem this season. Favreau, his cross-ice pass, finds the intended target, Ibarra, who had a very nice breakaway goal in the 3rd period of last night's loss against Birmingham. He took it from his own zone and just split the defense all the way up the middle of the ice. This stretch pass finds Austin Long, who was not on the roster the last time the Marksmen made the trip down to Georgia. And the Mayhem power play has looked rough after an opening face-off win. They had established possession right off the bat. Now they'll bring it up. Ibarra hesitates at the blue line, trying to backhand it to the near side. Finds its way to Goldowski. He's on a 4-game point streak. Aromatario looking for a lane. 12 seconds left, man advantage. Goldowski takes his shot over the crossbar. There was a lane there, and the puck hops over the stanchion, and good hustle there from the Marksmen. Goldowski there first, though. That'll just about kill the power play, as Fayetteville is now back to full strength. Mayhem have 6 on the ice. They'll get away with it, though. Tyson with an intercept at the red line. Winslow able to help him get it in. Winslow has taken on a new role as the alternate captain this year, and the penalty minutes have matched it, as that one's on to Beaupitt, and he'll hold on. Winslow up to 40 penalty minutes on the season. He's averaging 4 a game. He has He had not fought all season he had not fought in his career coming into this season, I should say, but he's already fought a good handful of times. None at home yet so far, though. He wanted to fight Reggie Millette last time the Marksmen were in town. Didn't get the opportunity to. Millette didn't want to drop the gloves. We'll see what happens here tonight. Allison giving chase. He's out there with Cup. Cup has been with Sosinski for the last couple games. Sosinski the healthy scratch tonight. Chance banging away, added on the doorpost. The Marksmen are turned out by Skinner. Monkovic with a return feed. This one fed to the slot. Cup tries to bat it out. Loose puck finds its way to, that was Judd. But he couldn't get a shot off. Ishizuka into the zone. His shot right into the shin pads of Parody. At the red line, Jenyon slaps it towards the attacking end for the Mayhem. Diamond turns it back. Winslow, big hit there, throws Pear to the ice. He tried to get a touch pass off for Dumas, who's also making his home debut for the Mayhem. This pass through the slot. Dumas was on the roster at the beginning of the year, but he was on IR right out of training camp. So he hasn't played a home game yet. He's got 5 games under his belt in this season, his first in the SPHL. He, like Skinner, played a fair amount of games for the Carolina Thunderbirds, although for Dumas it was last season. Dumas in that board battle on the far side, number 19 in blue. Referees letting him go. Now 7 players over there in that scrum. Mastrangeli's going to get off. Fresh legs. Aromatario come out. Oh, a chance for Abbott. He has Aromatario, and nobody able to settle the shot. Favreau dances with it. Had it taken away from him. Chipped ahead now by Grits. Winslow back to get it. He's able to feed Favreau, and Winslow runs into Skinner. Aromatario looking for passing lanes. He'll circle back behind his own net. Favreau up the ice, touched there by Kelly, and in with speed, Ibarra to the loose puck. Sends it to the crease, and Goldowski just poked it wide. I thought he was going to find the back of the net there. That shot tipped in front, that goes to the near boards. Goldowski with the game's best chance so far. Ibarra with a good keep, now offside. Ibarra gloves it back down. Had to wait for Kelly to touch up. Ibarra with a tight turn, feeds Kelly, and he's in. Kelly off the wall. Goldowski gets there first. Inadvertently strips Aonzo of his stick, and Kelly throws a big body in the corner. Aonzo and Ibarra collide. Ibarra thrown down, and he gets his footing there. Zone keep there by Allison as he slings it back in. Witherspoon, a crushing blow onto Lambert at the penalty boxes. Cup with a stick check there on Judd. Mastrangeli and Cup fighting for it. Judd tried to take it away. Possession still fought for. Witherspoon pokes it out. Witherspoon takes a spill. Possession at neutral ice. Lovin and Judd skate in. Judd to Lovin, near side circles, taking it down low off the outside of the net. The Marksman captain was looking to get on the score sheet again. He's been no stranger to the goal column. Witherspoon now with Cohen and Ishizuka 3-on-2. Witherspoon, his pass broken up quite easily by the Marksman defense. Lovin had it taken away by Ishizuka. Great play. Sends it to the near corner. Far corner. Able to get it deep. Great play by Tao Ishizuka. Second on the team in points in his rookie season. Parody, far wall. He'll slow things down. We're under 10 to play in this opening period. Mayhem and Marksmen going back and forth here. It's been a pretty even start to this contest. Aromatario still dancing with it. Had it taken away briefly. He's able to feed Tyson. Tyson up the wall looking for Winslow, but he didn't have enough sauce on it. Slung in from the red line by Aromatario, and he sent it out of play from the neutral zone. Will not be a penalty, but it will be a neutral zone draw after the media timeout. Really good crowd on hand tonight for the Macon Mayhem. Pack the Plex night. All tickets in the bowl, just $10, and this is easily the best crowd of the season so far for the Macon Mayhem. Pretty solid start to the game so far. And All active duty servicemen and women being recognized to stick taps from the Mayhem bench. Love to see that, of course.
Thank you for your service.
9:31 left to go. Face-off going to be in front of the Marksman bench. Shots on goal are listed as 6-0 Fayetteville. That doesn't seem right, though. The Mayhem have definitely had their fair share of chances here. Skinner has been very impressive in the early going, though. Dumas took a shoulder to the chin there on the forecheck. Taken away by Tyson, who fires it right back in. Forecheck has been much better for the Mayhem tonight. Tyson nearly had a takeaway as soon as I was talking about the forecheck. Kelly onto the ice. This one sent off the glass. Allison gives chase. No icing called. Cup and Allison were both looking at the linesman. Here is Goldowski. 3-on-2 for the Mayhem if they want it. That shot easily gloved by Beaupitt, and that chance was neutralized by the Mayhem themselves as Allison was looking for a rebound, but it was easily gloved by Beaupitt. Kelly, Goldowski, and Ibarra, the forwards. No Trent Grimshaw tonight. He was placed on injured reserve earlier this week to make room for Alex Cohen coming off of injured reserve. Off the glass to the neutral zone, Allison throws a hit onto Monkovic. Kelly turned it over to Monkovic. Kelly gets it back here. Monkovic, the rare professional hockey player born and raised Wilmington, North Carolina. Known hockey hotbed. As this is iced by the Mayhem. Although I say that, but it's got to be cool for Monkovic because the Marksmen are the closest professional hockey team in the state of North Carolina to Wilmington, so he's kind of playing for his hometown team in a way. Fayetteville closer to Wilmington than the Carolina Hurricanes, I believe. Ibarra fanned on that clearance attempt. Loven put pressure on him, and now Ibarra able to chip it and skate out. Kelly return feed to Ibarra. He lost it right in front of the Marksman bench, though. He goes tumbling to the ice. Monkovic skated in. He's sat down by Mastrangeli. It looked like it might have been offside. I did not think that Loven touched up. Cohen takes a spill. Ishizuka throws it off of a body in the neutral zone. Mastrangeli wants a change. He'll get it. Stretch pass up the ice. Here's Acosta on the way in. Pushed to the wall by Jenyon, and he is taking a rough ride there from Big Bad Brad. Digging the puck out easily, Nick Favreau. Favreau had the first goal of the Mayhem game last night. Tied it up at 1 in the early goings of the second period as Gritz is pressed there by Ishizuka, and Skinner able to hold on. Don't know that one would have gone on goal, I don't think, but 7:28 left to go in the first, and we're still scoreless. Up to the blue line. Marksman with a shot stick save by Skinner. He saw that one all the way in. Skinner has looked really good in the early going so far. Cohen going to take the draw. Witherspoon and Ishizuka along with Aromatario on the inside. Face-off circles, an area that the Mayhem have struggled in their losses. You want to get that possession time up, and the face-offs are the best way to do it. Hard to establish possession if you can't get it in the first place. No icing here. Wilkins has Ishizuka on him. Witherspoon throws his man to the boards, trying to dig it out here. Both teams shoveling for the puck. Witherspoon takes a spill. Aromatario sacrifices his body to make the play. Cohen had it taken away, though. That's Emoff. Poked ahead by Aonzo. And Favreau will step in. Favreau taken to the boards, and he's slow to get up. Centering pass. That one will leak onto Skinner, and he holds on. Aromatario, a little shove there. Goldowski going to take this face off. Kelly and Ibarra, the forwards on his line along with him. Cup and Allison, the defenseman. Loven, can the captain win the draw? Yes, he can. That shot blocked in front, though, by a marksman. Another save for Skinner. Rebound batted at. Can he jump on top of it? No, but a clear there by Ibarra. And the pass clears the zone as that slap shot was with the arm up. Thought the Mayhem might have taken exception to it. The other lines person stepped in quickly to separate the two teams from any potential scrum. Nothing coming of it, though. I don't think that Aonzo, I think that was Parody who took that slap shot. Either Parody or Lambert. I don't think either of them knew that the puck had left the zone, at least not consciously. Mastrangeli off the face-off win by Winslow. Throws it off the wall. Tyson giving chase. Loose puck. Abbott not able to get there. Touch pass for Loven. Broken up there by Winslow. It does leave the zone, but he throws it back to Mastrangeli. Near side Tyson. Batted down by Winslow. Abbott on the forecheck. Turnover there. Jenyon gets it to Tyson. Abbott with some stick checks on Tyler Love. Unable to break the play up, though. Here's a keep by Tyson. Mastrangeli with a forearm shiver, and they score! Zach Tyson again! He has terrorized the Marksmen this month, and it's 1-0 Mayhem. That guy has made a name for himself in Macon. The kid from Dublin gets the Mayhem on the board first. And Bo Pitt will want that one back. A leaky goal all the way through. You didn't see much of a celebration from Tyson. But the Mayhem will take it, and they're on the board first for the third straight game against the Marksmen.
Scored by number 17, Zach Tyson. The goal unassisted, 5:48 remaining in the first period.
Defensive zone time now for the Mayhem. As that shot over the head of Skinner, but it went over the crossbar as well. Witherspoon chips it around to himself, but it wasn't far enough. Wow, that would have been a beautiful move if he could have gotten in. Emoff had Cohen on him. He turns around, skates through a couple of guys along the wall. Ishizuka took a hit up high there, and he is holding his mouth on his way back to the Mayhem bench. 4:50 left to go here. Mayhem up 1-0 thanks to Zach Tyson. As it stands, it's an unassisted goal. As Allison throws it on net from the neutral zone, Bo Pitt with a glove stop. Zach Tyson was charging the crease. Winslow with a check there. Abbott kept it in the zone, in the skates of Abbott. Now Winslow off the boards. Abbott gets it back. He had Tyson in the slot. Didn't see him, though. Abbott taking it away. Backhand chance for Winslow. He whiffed on it. Abbott has put in a lot of work on the forecheck this shift. Bouncing puck off the outside of the net. Winslow, can he settle it? No, it's taken away by the Marksman here. Long sends it up the ice. Dodging a check there is Love, and now Cup is there. Stretch pass. Makes its way all the way to Tyson at the red line. Goldowski tried to strip Parody of it and bring it in cleanly. Ibarra's got it now, and Jenyon slaps it around the wall. Goldowski overskated it. So did Mastrangeli. Genian last line of defense. Now an odd man rush for the Marksmen. That one to the back door, and it never got put on net. Skinner never had to make a stop. That one's loose in some skates in the slot. Loven and Ibarra batting away at it. Ibarra takes it away. Mastrangeli with the assist there. Up to neutral ice. Kelly slapped at it there. Puck falls down to Parody. He fumbled it. Kelly with a takeaway. Kelly from behind the net was looking for Ibarra, and it leaves the zone. Aromatario to Cup. Off the glass and in. Bopit out of his net, doesn't make it to him. It's taken away by Wilkins. Now the Marksmen right back in. Aromatario behind the net. Hunter was wide open in the slot. Cohen was there, but a long way from Hunter. Gritz looking for a lane, tried to take a surprise shot instead of a pass. Puck gloved down here by Cohen now. Pass up the ice to Witherspoon, who skates across the logo at center ice. Drop past Cohen. His shot easily blockered away by Bopit. Rebound all the way out to Genian, who slapped it on net. Rebound is free, and it's cleared out by Love. Genian racing to keep it in. He does, and moves it. They'll say no hand pass either, but now it'll easily be taken away by the Marksmen, and Emhoff was behind everybody, but Allison races back in, throws a hit along the end boards. Parker Allison making his presence felt. Sent behind the net again, 2 minutes to go in the first. Up to the blue line. Ianzo's got it now. He sends it to the slot, touched there by Long. Batted out of the zone by Allison. A good shift for him. Ianzo sends it over the net and out of play with 1:43 to go. It's been a pretty impressive period for the Mayhem so far, even though they're behind. On the shots on goal counter, they are ahead on the score sheet. You'd like to see a little bit more out of the power play, I would say, that early power play that they had. But that being said, can't complain with a 1-0 lead. Well, I'd be interested to see if they add an assist eventually to that Tyson goal. 1:43 left in the period. In-house, they've now changed the shots on goal counter to 11-9. On your Flow Hockey scorebook, it still reads 6-3. Of course, all of these stats unofficial for now. Winslow and Loven take the draw in front of the Mayhem penalty box. Off the glove of Cup, brought in here by Loven. Pad save, rebound there. Cup swats the danger away. Abbott up the ice. Tyson clears the zone. Skinner really stretching with the pad to make that save. Mastrangeli back for Cup. Sends it far side. Abbott sent it back into the zone. And that is a fortunate whistle for the Mayhem. I thought that they might have let that go, considering it was put back into the defensive zone by the Mayhem themselves. But it'll be a neutral zone draw in front of the Mayhem bench. Goldowski can't win the draw. Fired in from the neutral zone by Love. Aromatario couldn't get it all the way around Gritz, and now he takes it away far wall. Break up there by Ishizuka. Genian with the glove. And it does not clear the zone. Fired right back in by Love. Genian with a takeaway, using his body to guard the puck from Acosta. Aromatario to Genian. He skates with it now. Genian was bodied off the puck. Just a good stick lift there. Genian got away with a little bit of a high stick on Acosta there. And the Mayhem do clear the zone. Ishizuka trying to take it away. Falls to both knees, and now Gritz with the puck. Backhands it off the wall to Emhoff, who played it backwards to the defense. Complete five-guy change for the Mayhem. Oh, trying to jump around Cup there was the marksman forward. I couldn't tell who that was, and now somebody's down. It looks like it's Ishizuka. I didn't see that part. He has still not gotten up. And now Cup is going to step in on Anzai. Trainer out to take a look at Ishizuka, but we've got some extracurriculars here. Ishizuka holding his face. Obviously not what you want to see there. I didn't see the collision. I was more concerned with the Marksman player. I believe it was Anzai, either Anzai or Imhoff, tried to do a jump around Jarrett Cup on the wall. And I never saw Ishizuka. He's helped up there by Tyson, and Monkovic skates over. Maybe some sort of apology. With 20.8 left to go in the first, Ishizuka's going to go to the locker room. That's a big loss for the Mayhem if he misses any period of time. The Mayhem did have an extra forward tonight. They dressed 10. So now the official's having a conversation to see if there's any penalties that come from that. Based off Dan Winslow's body language, I don't think anything is going to come from that. And now they're talking to Coach Shinichny on the Mayhem bench. Shinichny, I've seen him more animated, I'll be honest, but he's clearly not thrilled with the lack of a penalty there. But the primary concern right now is the health and well-being of Tao Ishizuka. Officials skating over to the Fayetteville side now, offering an explanation. I don't think that they'll need much of one, considering that there are no penalties coming from it. Fayetteville's going to be happy with that. Because if anything there, Fayetteville would have been shorthanded, not Macon. And now Winslow skates back. The fans are pointing Winslow. Oh my goodness. I think Winslow just picked up one of Tao Ishizuka's teeth off the ice, thanks to the help from the Mayhem fans over there in the section right where the hit happened. I don't think that you'll see that one again anytime soon. Winslow was fully in line to take the face off, and due to the fans, he went back to pick up a loose tooth. Didn't have that one on the bingo card for tonight. 3 seconds left in the period. Monkovic will just get it deep, and that will do it for the first period. So quick to the locker room for the Macon Mayhem to check on their teammate Mateo Ibarra sprinted off the ice. Tao Ishizuka leaves the game early with 20 seconds left in the first period, but after 20 minutes of play, the Mayhem are up 1-0 thanks to guess who? Zach Tyson again. His 5th goal of the season puts the Mayhem in front. We'll be back after this on Flow Hockey and the Mayhem Radio Network.
The Department of Corrections is now hiring correctional heroes. Earn a competitive salary and advance your career through GDC. The agency is now hiring correctional officers, counselors, food service workers, and many more. Most positions require candidates to be 18 years of age or older, have a high school diploma or GED. Positions are now available across the state of Georgia. Apply now at gdcjobs.com to learn more. GDC. One team.
Join the celebration as Minuteman Press Macon proudly celebrates 35 plus years of serving Middle Georgia with top quality print media. Minuteman Press Macon is a full-service printing, marketing, and design center. We design, print, and promote you. From business cards to building signage, we've got you covered. Promotional products? No problem. Let's keep printing and growing together. Go Mayhem!
Wesleyan College is a proud sponsor of the Macon Mayhem. A leader in accelerating equality for women since 1836, Wesleyan College prides itself on providing young women with a platform to develop as students, professionals, and emerging leaders in the Middle Georgia community and beyond. Through the power of a liberal arts education, Wesleyan prepares its graduates to make a positive impact not only on the community around them, but around the globe. Join the pack. Apply now at www.wesleyancollege.edu/admission.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today. Are you passionate about making Central Georgia a better place? Do you love hockey and enjoy all-out mayhem? If you said yes to both of these questions, then our Nonprofit of the Night program could be for you. Call our front office to be our Nonprofit of the Night for a Mayhem home game this year, and let us showcase you and your nonprofit to valuable members of our community. Let's go Mayhem!
Well, hi, I'm Lucy, and I work for Visit Macon, and I'm also the Macon Mayhem's biggest fan. Before every game, I fuel up with a slice from Ingleside Village Pizza. Delicious. On the way to the game, I have to listen to my favorite hype music, so I stopped by Fresh Produce Records. Little Richard, good golly! After the game, I've got to keep the rush going, so I stopped by Sweet Eleanor's for a little sugar. And Macon offers so much more. So Mayhem fans, make sure to plan your ultimate fan experience.
If you're a big jersey collector like me, then you love getting your hands on specialty jerseys, especially for your favorite team. Well, the Mayhem are fueling fans like you with our season-long jersey raffle this year. Tickets start at $5, and if you win at the end of the season, you'll take home one of all 12 specialty jerseys that the Mayhem wear this year. Make sure to follow our social media and make it out to the Macon Coliseum to see these bad boys in action, and don't wait to get in on the action for our season-long jersey raffle. Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity. Are you passionate about making Central Georgia a better place? Do you love hockey and enjoy all-out mayhem? If you said yes to both of these questions, then our Nonprofit of the Night program could be for you. Call our front office to be our Nonprofit of the Night for a Mayhem home game this year, and let us showcase you and your nonprofit to valuable members of our community. Let's go Mayhem. And we're back here at Macon Coliseum. First intermission, 1-0. Mayhem in front of the league-leading Fayetteville Marksmen, trying to beat the Fayetteville Marksmen for the third time this season in 5 meetings. Not much to recap from that first period. 1 penalty and 1 goal. Grant Loven, a high-sticking minor at 4:03 of the first period. The Mayhem were unable to capitalize on the ensuing power play. And Zach Tyson at 14:12 of the first period gets his 5th goal of the season and his 4th in the last 3 games against the Fayetteville Marksmen. He has absolutely terrorized Fayetteville over the last 2 weeks. And we'll see if the Dublin kid can keep things going as the game goes along. Shots on goal currently reading 11-10 Macon. And Dyson Skinner has been impressive in his SPHL starting debut. We'll take another break, and when we come back, take a look around the SPHL. Not much going on tonight, but we'll recap the standings and get you ready for the second period of hockey. 1-0 Mayhem on Flow Hockey and the Mayhem Radio Network.
New career? The Georgia Department of Corrections is now hiring correctional heroes. Earn a competitive salary and advance your career through GDC. The agency is now hiring correctional officers, counselors, food service workers, and many more. Most positions require candidates to be 18 years of age or older, have a high school diploma or GED. Positions are now available across the state of Georgia. Apply now at gdcjobs.com to learn more. GDC. One team.
Join the celebration as Minuteman Press Macon proudly celebrates 35 plus years of serving Middle Georgia with top quality print media. Minuteman Press Macon is a full-service printing, marketing, and design center. We design, print, and promote you. From business cards to building signage, we've got you covered. Promotional products? No problem. Let's keep printing and growing together. Go Mayhem!
Wesleyan College is a proud sponsor of the Macon Mayhem. A leader in accelerating equality for women since 1836, Wesleyan College prides itself on providing young women with a platform to develop as students, professionals, and emerging leaders in the Middle Georgia community and beyond. Through the power of a liberal arts education, Wesleyan prepares its graduates to make a positive impact not only on the community around them, but around the globe. Join the pack. Apply now at www.wesleyancollege.edu/admission.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today. Are you passionate about making Central Georgia a better place? Do you love hockey and enjoy all-out mayhem? If you said yes to both of these questions, then our Nonprofit of the Night program could be for you. Call our front office to be our nonprofit of the night for a Mayhem home game this year, and let us showcase you and your nonprofit to valuable members of our community. Let's go Mayhem.
Well, hi, I'm Lucy, and I work for Visit Macon, and I'm also the Macon Mayhem's biggest fan. Before every game, I fuel up with a slice from Ingleside Village Pizza. Delicious. On the way to the game, I have to listen to my favorite hype music, so I stopped by Fresh Produce Records. Little Richard, good golly! After the game, I've got to keep the rush going, so I stopped by Sweet Eleanor's for a little sugar. And Macon offers so much more. So Mayhem fans, make sure to plan your ultimate fan experience.
If you're a big jersey collector like me, then you love getting your hands on specialty jerseys, especially for your favorite team. Well, the Mayhem are fueling fans like you with our season-long jersey raffle this year. Tickets start at $5, and if you win at the end of the season, you'll take home one of all 12 specialty jerseys that the Mayhem wear this year. Make sure to follow our social media and make it out to the Macon Coliseum to see these bad boys in action, and don't wait to get in on the action for our season-long jersey raffle. Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women, Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity. Are you passionate about making Central Georgia a better place? Do you love hockey and enjoy all-out mayhem? If you said yes to both of these questions, then our Nonprofit of the Night program could be for you. Call our front office to be our Nonprofit of the Night for a Mayhem home game this year, and let us showcase you and your nonprofit to valuable members of our community. Let's go Mayhem.
Well, hi, I'm Lucy, and I work for Visit Macon, and I'm also the Macon Mayhem's biggest fan. Before every game, I fuel up with a slice from Ingleside Village Pizza. Delicious. On the way to the game, I have to listen to my favorite hype music, so I stopped by Fresh Produce Records. Little Richard, good golly! After the game, I've got to keep the rush going, so I stopped by Sweet Eleanor's for a little sugar. And Macon offers so much more. So Mayhem fans, make sure to plan your ultimate fan experience.
We're back and just about ready for second period here in Macon. The Mayhem taking on the Marksmen. It's 1-0 Macon after one. This is the only game in action currently. There are two more games that will drop the puck in about an hour. It's Quad City at Evansville and Pensacola at Peoria, the only other action tonight. 6 of the 10 teams playing. And then Knoxville at Macon tomorrow afternoon is the only game of the Sunday slate in the SPHL. Couple of notes before we get the second period started. This is the first time this season in 4 games at home for the Mayhem that they have been leading at the end of the first period. We'll see what they can do with that as we head into the second. And one other thing to note is, had a chance to go back and take a look at the hit on Tao Ishizuka. I don't know if there was any intent behind it or not, but the elbow of Sam Anzai caught Ishizuka right in the mouth as he was clearing the puck out of the defensive zone. That's what resulted in him having to leave the ice, and the team dentist will get put to work for a little bit as we take this break. Just under 2 minutes left on the clock before we're back from intermission. It's 1-0 Mayhem after 20 minutes here on Flow Hockey and the Mayhem Radio Network.
Sponsor of the Macon Mayhem. A leader in accelerating equality for women since 1836, Wesleyan College prides itself on providing young women with a platform to develop as students, professionals, and emerging leaders in the Middle Georgia community and beyond. Through the power of a liberal arts education, Wesleyan prepares its graduates to make a positive impact not only on the community around them, but around the globe. Join the pack. Apply now at www.wesleyancollege.edu/admission.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women, Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today. Are you passionate about making Central Georgia a better place? Do you love hockey and enjoy all-out mayhem? If you said yes to both of these questions, then our Nonprofit of the Night program could be for you. Call our front office to be our Nonprofit of the Night for a Mayhem home game this year, and let us showcase you and your nonprofit to valuable members of our community. Let's go Mayhem!
Well, hi, I'm Lucy, and I work for Visit Macon, and I'm also the Macon Mayhem's biggest fan. Before every game, I fuel up with a slice from Ingleside Village Pizza. Delicious. On the way to the game, I have to listen to my favorite hype music, so I stopped by Fresh Produce Records. Little Richard, good golly! After the game, I've got to keep the rush going, so I stopped by Sweet Eleanor's for a little sugar. And Macon offers so much more. So Mayhem fans, make sure to plan your ultimate fan experience.
If you're a big jersey collector like me, then you love getting your hands on specialty jerseys, especially for your favorite team. Well, the Mayhem are fueling fans like you with our season-long jersey raffle this year. Tickets start at $5, and if you win at the end of the season, you'll take home one of all 12 specialty jerseys that the Mayhem wear this year. Make sure to follow our social media and make it out to the Macon Coliseum to see these bad boys in action, and don't wait to get in on the action for our season-long jersey raffle. We're ready to go here for the second period of hockey. The Mayhem took a little bit of a delayed path to the bench, but the fans are ready and hyped up here. A Zach Tyson unassisted goal is the difference so far as we're underway in the second period, and Tyson's line starts. Sent down onto Skinner, who has stopped all 10 shots he's seen so far. Forecheck of the Marksmen going to work here. Obviously, Kyle Sharkey not going to love his team's performance in that first period. Ishizuka back out excuse me, that was Mastrangeli. Take a look and see if Ishizuka is on the Mayhem bench, and it appears that he is, so good to see there. Be interested to talk with him about that after, and we'll also see if anyone on the Mayhem forces Sam Anzai to answer for that hit on Ishizuka. Judd sends a shot on to Skinner that's sticked aside. There's another one. Ooh, a nice move there by Goldowski to get out. Goldowski pokes it ahead. He tried to send it on the backhand to a streaking line mate there. And Aromatario steps in. There's a shot and they score! Another one, and this time it's Justin Kelly out in front. The Mayhem are up 2-0 earlier in the second. Nick Favreau didn't even have time to get to the bench. He just got out of the locker room. You see him skate onto your screen now, and now his team's lead is doubled. A dream start to the period for the Mayhem. And that is Justin Kelly's first goal with Macon. Provided it stays his goal, of course, but the Mayhem looking good in the early goings here. Ishizuka frees Cohen. He's got Jenyon on the far side. Backhanded in front. Save made. Rebound. Witherspoon. Eason a rocket to the glass behind Bopit.
Goal scored by number 15, Justin Kelly.
They're going to give it to Kelly from Aromatario and Ibarra. Time of the goal, 1:23 in the second period as that one deflects out of play. Wow. That puck may have caught a fan in the stands. And it looks like he's okay. Wow, that is scary. That one deflected right into the face of a young fan. But all's well that ends well. Winslow, Abbott, and Tyson the forwards. Winslow to Tyson, now Mastrangeli. His shot blocked in the skates of Hunter. Tyson's got to give chase. It might be a breakaway for Acosta with speed. Acosta in, and Skinner keeps it out. Marksman still working in the offensive zone. Cross-ice pass, another cross-ice pass. Here's Gruntz's chance. Skinner stops that one too. Tyson taken to the inboards, and Mastrangeli keeps it out. Aromatario bodied off the puck. Sent down low. Marksman still pressing here in the offensive end. Mastrangeli giving chase. Takes good positioning. Sort of a hip check there on Grits. He was able to get low and take the puck away. Mastrangeli gets there first. Abbott could not clear. Aromatario up the middle of the ice, and it appears that he has iced this one. What a series of stops from Dyson Skinner. To the blue line. Sent down to the half wall. Winslow can't clear. Blocked there by Mastrangeli in the slot. And this one's off the wall. Goes wide of Bopit. No icing though. Takeaway behind the net by Winslow. Can he poke it out to Kelly? No. Monkovic clears the zone. Goldowski gets it though. Allison intercepted by Monkovic at neutral ice. Penalty coming up here to Mateo Ibarra. And it's going to be tripping against the Mayhem rookie. And now the Marksman power play will operate. Mateo Ibarra to the box, and the Marksman power play has been a sore spot so far this season. They are the worst power play in the league at 12.1%. They were operating at about half of that 2 weeks ago. They were below 10% for a decent period of time. Now, they do have the second best penalty kill in the league percentage-wise, but they're 4 for 33 on the man advantage this season. There's a shot blocked in front. Jenyon takes it away here. 3 on 2 shorthanded right off the bat. Jenyon. He sent it to Kelly, who backhanded it on to Bopit, and he sticked it away from Goldowski. Breakout here for the Marksman power play. Romatario fumbled with it. That shot wide of Skinner, right off the loose puck pickup by Monkovic. Sent it wide. That was a good scoring chance. Skinner seemed kind of surprised by that shot. There's a turnover, though, and Cup will slap it off the end boards from the neutral zone. Ishizuka skates in. He's got a little bit of space, and he sent it high of the glove of Bopit. Cup with a keep. Fires it right back in. Ishizuka, again, all alone on the half wall. And the Marksman power play has been abysmal so far to start. Halfway through it, Acosta fires it in. Cohen along the half wall. Had a stick on it. This one falls to the near corner. Cup at the end of a long shift, battling for it on the wall. Ishizuka steps in and clears the zone. And now the Mayhem will try to change as quickly as they can. Ishizuka waits for his defenseman to get in position and now goes for a change as Winslow comes on for him. Bopit had a chance to fire it up the ice and try to catch the Mayhem in the line change, but opted not to. Winslow, first man to get sick on puck on the far side. Eonzo fires it down low all the way around the boards here for Loven. Romatario and Hunter going at it. Hunter on the half wall fires it off of Romatario's shins. 12 seconds left in the Ibarra penalty that's been killed very well so far by the Mayhem. Romatario can't clear. That one goes well wide though. 2 seconds, 1. Ibarra out of the box. Back to 5-on-5. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play as we're back to even strength. Oh, a nice play right off the bat. Here's a 2-on-1 for the Mayhem. Up the far side, Winslow takes his shot. And they score! Zach Tyson again! Cleans up the scraps on the back post. And it's 3-0. Zach Tyson is on an all-time heater right now. And I'll tell you what, if anything, he's upping the value of that jersey off the back of his tomorrow night. That's going to prompt a goaltender change for the Marksmen. Ryan Kenny comes on. 3-0 hosts. The visitors have not had the start to this one that they imagined.
That Mayhem goal scored by number 17,
And Zach Tyson already on hat-trick watch with 14:10 left to go in the second period.
in the second period.
And that will take us to a media timeout. 3-0 Mayhem here. Wow, there aren't many words to describe what's going on here with Zach Tyson. The 5'9" forward from Dublin, Ohio. Just his second season as a pro, first as a pro in North America. He spent last season with Mont Blanc in the France 2 League. Only had 2 goals in 18 games last season in France, but he did have 15 assists. So he was nearly a point per game, but this season so far, he's up to 6 goals on the year in just 10 games and 2 assists as well. And fans have a lot to cheer about here in Macon tonight. Lone assist on that goal by Tyson, the most recent Tyson marker, going to Dan Winslow. who nearly had his second career goal as it was leaking through Bow Pit, but Tyson made no mistake on the back door as it was leaking towards the goal line. That was a great chance for Justin Kelly looking for his second. But Goldowski's pass just off the mark. Kelly unable to settle it. Cup kicks it to himself behind the net. Here is Parker Allison. Stretch pass up the ice. Lambert did not get there. Again, goalie change for Fayetteville as Skinner melts this one down. Ryan Kenny forced into action after Mason Bopit allowed 3 goals on 15 shots. Chased at 5:49 of period number 2. Cohen going to take the draw here. His first game back at home. Returned to the lineup yesterday against Birmingham after 2 weeks on injured reserve. To the blue line, Leith's shot. That one may have went straight to the inboards, or it might have gotten kicked aside by Skinner, just barely. Don't know that they'll call that one a shot on goal. Mastrangeli flips it up to the opposing blue line where it's reversed, and now Ishizuka slaps it past the Marksman defense. Kenny out of his net to play it. Here come the Marksmen up the ice. Big hit thrown there by Aromatario. He upended Judd. And Aromatario with a couple words for Judd on his way back to the Marksman bench as Skinner holds on there and makes another stop. Dyson Skinner. Man, I tell you what, Coach Pshenichny's going to have a decision to make when Josh Boyko is healthy, because obviously he's got some love for Bailey Birkin due to their time together in Quad City, as well as the way Birkin's performed so far this year. His last couple of outings not as good, but he saw over 50 shots in both of them, so how much can you really blame him? That being said, Skinner maybe playing his way onto a full-time SPHL roster. Maybe it's with Macon, maybe not, but too early to say, as this is iced by the Mayhem. And another conversation that we may need to have is, do we wear the blues every game from here on out if the Mayhem play this well in them? Not ready for that conversation yet, though. Got to get to the final buzzer as possession taken by Acosta off the draw. He's forced to the wall by Allison. Nice route taken by him. Back up top, Ayanzo shot easily patted aside by Skinner. Another pad save by Skinner on Grits. Abbott races after the puck after it trickles towards the opposing goal line. Ayanzo in the corner, Abbott on him. Abbott hasn't really shown up all over the score sheet. He's had a couple of assists since joining the Mayhem, but Abbott brings a lot to the forecheck, and obviously something that Coach Pshenichny and as well as McCloy and Esposito, obviously something that they saw on film from Abbott before picking him up off waivers. Long taken to the wall there by Janyan. Skated out here by the Marksman. That's Emolf who sends it up to the blue line. Ayanzo, another shot. Masked save from Skinner. And a clear there by Cup. Helped out by Janyan, who lifted the stick of love down low. This is a penalty coming up to the Mayhem. Justin Kelly's going to get a slashing penalty. Took the stick right out of a Marksman's hands as they were going back to the bench. And now an unnecessary opportunity given to the Marksman to get back into this game. Now, the last penalty kill for the Mayhem was all too easy, but you can't be taking penalties like that every opportunity you get. So the second penalty of the period to the Mayhem, and we'll see what the Marksmen can do with this one. 11:46 left to go. We'll redo the face-off. Face-off taken away by the Mayhem. That's a big face-off win, and it enables Parker Allison to send it all the way down. And now a collision there, and the Mayhem still keeping the Marksmen on their side of the ice. Ibarra throws down Ayanzo. Lovin puts the brakes on in the corners, does a little shimmy shake, throws it up to Hunter. Here is Love, now across ice. Love's got it here. Hunter on the near side. Pass was a little bit behind where it needed to be. Love's shot was deflected, and it goes to the inboards. Never on Skinner. Lovin up top. Love now to the far side. Back up to Love. Near side Hunter. His shot blocked by Aromatario. Rebound still fought for. Goldowski takes it to the wall. Tried to backhand it out. Love sends it across now. Here is Judd. His shot right into Skinner. And a face-off coming. Dyson Skinner keeps the Marksmen off the board yet again. Penalty killing unit now going to be Ishizuka, Cohen, Genyon, and Cup. Good to see Ishizuka back on the ice after that elbow to the mouth at the tail end of the first period. Obviously not something you want to see, but glad that he's back in the rotation. He is a crucial piece of this Mayhem team, as the Marksmen are offside and the power play just can't do anything for the black, white, and orange. I say the orange, as that's one of the primary colors of their logo, but there's no orange on these uniforms for the Fayetteville Marksmen. Wilkins with the puck after the faceoff win. He fumbled it. Now just 35 seconds remain in the power play for the Marksmen. Jarrett Cupp's going to get there to the puck after it was miscontrolled. Here's a stretch pass all the way up. Cohen was behind everyone, and he forces Kenny to play the puck. Cohen takes a spill, inadvertently took out Kenny as well. Hopefully no ill will between those two. Acosta back skates it into the zone around Aromatario, reverses it. Here is Austin Long. Cross ice. Here's a chance. That one is deflected. It didn't get on to Skinner. 5 seconds until Kelly's out of the box. Ishizuka with it. Maybe a break here. Ishizuka off the wall. Not able to get Kelly, but another penalty kill for the Mayhem. Marksman power play now 4 for 35 this season. Pass off the wall. Was looking for Winslow. Tyson stepping in. Here's a pass. It's intercepted by Winslow. Tried to get a shot off. Still fighting for it. Loose puck. Makes its way. Kept in here by Cup. Takes it around the outside. Throws it on net. And it's under the pad of Kenny. And he was just barely able to squeeze the leg to the ice and keep that one out. It'll take us to immediate timeout. 3-0 Mayhem.
Earn a competitive salary and advance your career through GDC. The agency is now hiring correctional officers, counselors, food service workers, and many more. Most positions require candidates to be 18 years of age or older, have a high school diploma or GED. Positions are now available across the state of Georgia. Apply now at gdcjobs.com to learn more. GDC. One team.
Join the celebration as Minuteman Press Macon proudly celebrates 35 plus years of serving Middle Georgia with top quality print media. Minuteman Press Macon is a full-service printing, marketing, and design center. We design, print, and promote you. From business cards to building signage, we've got you covered. Promotional products? No problem. Let's keep printing and growing together. Go Mayhem.
Wesleyan College is a proud sponsor of the Macon Mayhem, a leader in accelerating equality for women since 18...
We're back and ready to go here for the remainder of the second period. 9:12 left to go as that shot from Mastrangeli went wide. In front of the Marksman bench, Mastrangeli up the ice to Goldowski. He's still got a point streak on the line here with a 3-0 lead. Goldowski without a point so far in this one. Pass up the ice. It is going to be icing as Jarrett Cupp gets there first. He's had one of his best games of the season so far, I've thought. With the Mayhem getting on the board first, I forgot to mention this earlier in the game, but both of these teams, the Marksmen and the Mayhem, playing in a different city last night. Both of them got into Macon super late last night, early this morning. I know the Mayhem bus didn't pull in until 3:30 a.m. today. The Marksman bus probably not much earlier than that after their game in Knoxville. So with that being said, it was going to be really important to see which team had legs early in the game, and obviously it's been the Mayhem, and they took advantage of it. That's a lot of adversity to fight through, and I'm sure that the Mayhem are glad to be back here in the Macon Coliseum after 7 straight road games. It's been almost a month since they played here in this building. Last home game was on October 26th. It is today, November 23rd. Face-off win. Favreau, a slap shot and a blocker stop. Goes over the netting and into section 115. Watch out. Justin at the fan info table. Another offensive zone draw coming up here. Cohen, Ishizuka, Cupp, and Allison going to be the 5 out there for the Mayhem. And taking a look at Ishizuka on that far wall, you can see he's got some kind of tissue. I can't tell if it's in his nose or his mouth from this distance, but obviously a little patched up after that collision at the end of the first. Acosta sends it wide of Skinner. He throws a stick out there to it. Cupp sends it to Witherspoon. Behind the back pass for Ishizuka. And now Witherspoon with it again. Excuse me, this is Mastrangeli. No, that is Witherspoon. My apologies. Along the wall, Cohen to Witherspoon. Witherspoon with 2 points in his 5 games for the Mayhem so far. And I tell you what, after watching that kid in practice a couple times, he has got a nasty wrister. And it's only a matter of time until the goals start coming for him, because he can put his shot pretty much anywhere he wants to at any given time. Here's a centering pass. Thrown by Tyson, intended for Ishizuka. Now a chance the other way. Here they come, and this one's wide. Skinner caught the stick of Brad Ginion as he was making the save. Then throws it to the wall. Dyson Skinner looking good still. Behind the wall, walking in. That shot, they score. Mason Emoff with a nasty shot in tight, and it's 3-1. And the Marksmen are right back in it. And now with 7:13 to go, you really got to tighten up here if you're the Mayhem. You got to keep at least a 2-goal lead going into the third. There's still plenty of time for the Marksmen in this game. Cannot be complacent. Nobody took Emoff down low, and Skinner just did not have the angle on that shot. Emoff, give credit where it's due. For him to put that up top from maybe a foot away from the goal line, that is nasty work there by number 17 in white. There's another chance out in front. Skinner keeps the Marksman off the board again. And this is a very important shift coming up for both teams. The Marksmen have shifted momentum very quickly here. And now the Mayhem will send a new 5 guys out. And it will be Ishizuka, Witherspoon, Cohen, Ginion, and Aromatario that are tasked with a very important shift. Another goal here for the Marksmen could be a gut punch. It's Emoff from Long and Anzai at 12:46. And this one will make its way out to the neutral zone. Lambert here sends it to Aonzo. He was with Parity at the beginning of the game. Ooh, an intercept here. 1-on-1. Here comes Alex Cohen, blockered away by Kenny. Witherspoon to the rebound. He takes a hit up high, and that is a clear as day holding call is what they'll call it. But Witherspoon took a glove to the face, and it'll be a power play for the Mayhem. The guilty party is John Aonzo. And the Mayhem going to the power play here. 6.5 left to go. As I mentioned, a very important shift just then for the Mayhem. And they draw a penalty after a good opportunity created, a neutral zone takeaway by Alex Cohen. And that play created the opportunity for the penalty to even have been committed. .13:30 in the second period, 6.5 left to go. And a face-off win to start things off. Great job there by Alex Cohen. Aromatario gets it back from Cohen. His wrister right through traffic. Ibarra was swatting away at it, and Ryan Kenny holds on with the glove. That's about as good of a start as you could have asked for to that power play. Clean face-off win. Shot through traffic, but Kenny just able to hold on. Mastrangeli to Aromatario. 2 defensemen on the power play unit. Aromatario through traffic again, and another glove stop from Kenny. And the Mayhem converging at their bench. I don't know that the officials are going to like that too much. Coach Shinichny called them over. Obviously had a message that he wanted all 5 guys to hear. It's Cohen, Ibarra, Goldowski, Mastrangeli, and Aromatario, who are tasked with beating Ryan Kenny for the first time tonight. All 3 goals allowed by the Marksmen have been on Mason Bopit, who was pulled after the 3rd goal. And another penalty here. Mayhem need to let the Marksmen touch up. And they do. 5-on-3 coming up, and a long one. 1:31 of 5-on-3. Oh, this is the opportunity that you could have asked for if you're the Mayhem. Two minutes for hooking to Nick Parody. Excuse me, that's Tyler Love. And 1:31 of 5-on-3 power play time coming up with 6 minutes left to go in the second period. This is a huge juncture in this game. I believe we're at a media timeout at the moment, but this is a massive, massive point in this game. You're going to want to rest your guys during this media timeout. Coach Shinichny's got the whiteboard. Everybody except the goaltenders huddling in, taking a listen at what's going on. Oh, wow, the Mayhem have taken their time out. Wow, take a look back at this one later on in the game, depending on how this goes, this power play. You only get 1 timeout, and the Mayhem have taken theirs. That is definitely a decision to potentially look back upon. I like it from Coach Shinichny. This is a huge point in this game. You could potentially go up 5-1 if you can convert on both of these power plays. Crowd's getting rowdy. Cohen to take the face off. And Cohen wins it back. He's been great in the circle. Here's Aromatario with a head fake. Now Mastrangeli down low along the goal line. Ibarra with it. Ibarra skates up. High slot. Mastrangeli went under his stick. He recoups. Mastrangeli down to Cohen now. Top of the circles. He'll take it. Cohen gives a nod to Aromatario. Now Mastrangeli through traffic, and Aromatario had a chance at the rebound, but it was just past him. Kick saved by Kenny there. Aromatario. Now Mastrangeli looking for space. Here's Cohen with it. Cohen at the circles, sends it to Aromatario. One-timer Ibarra, saved by Kenny. Mastrangeli in the corner with it. It's loose in his skates. Goldowski trying to take it away. Puck taken out by Ibarra here. Can he get it to a teammate? From his knees, takes it to the far corner now. In the slot, Cohen takes a chance at it. Cohen still fighting for it. Gets it away from Anzai. And up to the blue line now. Here's Aromatario from Mastrangeli. His shot blocked. It gets its way to Cohen. Cohen looking for options. Cohen to the high slot. Drops it for Aromatario. Now looking for a lane. Here's Mastrangeli. His pass broken up. Aromatario to Ibarra. Ibarra tried to get it to Mastrangeli for the one-timer. Instead, he'll take a shot into the glove of Kenny. And 12 seconds remain on the 5-on-3. And that will take us to a media timeout. That's obviously not what you want there if you're Coach Pshenichny after taking your timeout. And 12 seconds remain in the 5-on-3, 42 seconds on the man advantage total. We'll see if a different unit goes out. It looks like it will be a different unit. The guys standing on the other side of the bench now are Ishizuka, Tyson, Kelly, Witherspoon, and Jenyon, who we haven't seen with much power play time. In practice this week, the power play units were Ibarra, Goldowski, Favreau, Mastrangeli, and Witherspoon. And then the second unit was Winslow, Cohen, Aromatario, Ishizuka, and Kelly. Obviously very different from what we're seeing tonight. It's going to be a little mix of that going out now. It's Goldowski still at center. New forwards Ishizuka, Witherspoon, and Kelly. Jenyon the only defenseman on the ice. Goldowski a face-off win. Jenyon with it here. Here's Ishizuka, his shot wide. Rebound out to Goldowski. Kelly the net front. Here's Jenyon. 3 seconds left on Ayanzo's penalty. Goldowski had it bounce off him. Ayanzo out of the box, but he can't get to the puck. Jenyon steps in. 25 seconds left on the power play. Mayhem are going to look back on this if they can't get anything done. Ishizuka from Jenyon. 16 seconds left on a power play that was a huge opportunity, and the Mayhem have squandered it so far. Ishizuka to Winslow. Cross ice, open ice. That was deflected into the Mayhem bench by a diving Witherspoon, and only 5 seconds remain on the power play. Neutral zone draw. Abbott got there first. Now we're back to 5-on-5. A brutal power play. Didn't look bad, but it's just the fact that it didn't convert. Marksmen had 6 on the ice and got away with it. Off the glass, Mastrangeli intercepted by Lovin. Marksmen 0 for 2 on the power play. Mayhem 0 for 3. Mastrangeli to Tyson, who's got 2 tonight. Tyson skates in. Winslow to the wall. Tyson now leads the Mayhem in goals with 6. And at center ice, Lovin throws it off the back of Allison. Here's Jarrett Cupp from his D partner. Tyson bats at a puck, falls down to the ice in the slot. Now Anzai's got to get past Abbott. Witherspoon with it along the wall, far side. Witherspoon takes it down low, tried to feed it out in front. I believe the stick of Kenny forced it back to the inboards. Long, can't get by Allison, who's ready for a change, and Jenyon comes on for him. 2:44 left to go, second period. Marksmen have the most recent goal, though. Although the Mayhem lead by 2, it was 3. To neutral ice, Jarrett Cupp fires it in. First man there is Witherspoon. He's sealed off well. Ishizuka steps in, tried to feed it to the point for Jenyon. Taken away, though. Goldowski enables Jenyon to get it eventually. Backhands it past Anzai, and Love will be there in the corner for it. to the blue line. Genion falls over himself. Skinner out of his crease to play it. Sticks it off the leg. Skinner got to get back in his crease, and he does. Great play by Aromatario to take Austin Long to the wall and prevent a scoring chance on a wide open net. There's a deflection in front. It goes over Skinner. Never had to make a stop. This one's intercepted by Kelly with under 2 to play. Marksmen again with 6 on the ice for an extended period of time. Refs letting him go in that regard. Not playing too tight to the rulebook. Oh, a chance out in front for Ibarra. Goldowski could not get it to him. Jarrett Cupp at the blue line with a keep. Goldowski lets it go. Kelly has it now. Kelly, the healthy extra in Birmingham last night. He's got a goal tonight. Ibarra with a tight turn there. To Jarrett Cupp. Tried to fire it to Kelly. Parker Allison backhands it down low. Goldowski leaves it for Ibarra. Loose puck taken to the wall. In some skates. Ibarra carries it out. Ibarra falling to the ice. Kelly chips it off the wall. Allison in neutral ice with it. Turns around Judd. And now Ibarra. Here's a 2-on-2 into the zone, but Winslow didn't have any sort of speed. 1 minute remaining in period number 2. Ibarra takes it out after Aromatario tied up a man along the wall. 2-on-1 developing for the Marksmen. Here's Hunter. In, and Skinner makes a stop. Abbott with a takeaway after the rebound. Dyson Skinner has been on his game. Aromatario. Sealed off by Leith. Winslow couldn't keep the puck in his possession. Lovin gets hauled down from behind by Abbott. No call there. Up center ice. Monkovic bodied off the puck. Mastrangeli made that play. Tyson in there as well. This one goes wide of Skinner with 18 left in the period. Allison and Winslow fighting to get it out. Arm is up for icing. Coach Stanichny not loving the fact that that was called for icing. 8.4 to go in the second period. Shots on goal now 18-17 Marksmen, and this is a welcome change of pace in terms of shots on goal. The Mayhem have allowed 50-plus shots on goal in each of the past 2 games. And according to the SPHL website, we're still looking at a 1-goal lead in the shot on goal category for the Mayhem, 21-20. Up to the blue line, that one's blocked and it goes out of play with 1.5 to go in the period. They're going to say that the Mayhem are able to change. What's going on here? The official to the scorers table. They're going to put 2 seconds on the clock. A little bit extra time ran off. That's what that was about. Ryan Kenny to the bench. 2.2 left. Going to try to get a set play off the draw here. Face off. Oh my goodness. That was right onto Skinner. That was a shot off the draw. Was that Alex Gritz? Oh my goodness. What a play to just fire that puck in. That was a dangerous shot. He definitely could have scored from there. And after the loss in the faceoff circles, Goldowski's the only one off. Winslow probably going to try to tie up the faceoff man with 1.0 left on the clock. Winslow does clear the zone, and that'll be how the second period ends. 2 goals in the frame, Justin Kelly and Zach Tyson's second. Most recent goal belonging to Mason Emoff, but it's 3-1 Mayhem after 2. We'll take a break here on Flow Hockey and the Mayhem Radio Network before recapping the period for you. It's the second intermission, a 2-goal lead for the Mayhem. Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, Students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity. Are you passionate about making Central Georgia a better place? Do you love hockey and enjoy all-out mayhem? If you said yes to both of these questions, then our Nonprofit of the Night program could be for you. Call our front office to be our Nonprofit of the Night for a Mayhem home game this year, and let us showcase you and your nonprofit to valuable members of our community. Let's go Mayhem!
Well, hi, I'm Lucy, and I work for Visit Macon, and I'm also the Macon Mayhem's biggest fan. Before every game, I fuel up with a slice from Ingleside Village Pizza. Delicious. On the way to the game, I have to listen to my favorite hype music, so I stopped by Fresh Produce Records. Little Richard, good golly! After the game, I've got to keep the rush going, so I stopped by Sweet Eleanor's for a little sugar. And Macon offers so much more. So Mayhem fans, make sure to plan your ultimate fan experience.
If you're a big jersey collector like me, then you love getting your hands on specialty jerseys, especially for your favorite team. Well, the Mayhem are fueling fans like you with our season-long jersey raffle this year. Tickets start at $5, and if you win at the end of the season, you'll take home one of all 12 specialty jerseys that the Mayhem wear this year. Make sure to follow our social media and make it out to the Macon Coliseum to see these bad boys in action, and don't wait to get in on the action for our season-long jersey raffle.
Are you thinking about starting a new career? The Georgia Department of Corrections is now hiring correctional heroes. Earn a competitive salary and advance your career through GDC. The agency is now hiring correctional officers, counselors, food service workers, and many more. Most positions require candidates to be 18 years of age or older, have a high school diploma or GED. Positions are now available across the state of Georgia. Apply now at gdcjobs.com to learn more. GDC. One team.
Join the celebration as Minuteman Press Macon proudly celebrates 35-plus years of serving Middle Georgia with top-quality print media. Minuteman Press Macon is a full-service printing, marketing, and design center. We design, print, and promote you. From business cards to building signage, we've got you covered. Promotional products? No problem. Let's keep printing and growing together. Go Mayhem!
Wesleyan College is a proud sponsor of the Macon Mayhem. A leader in accelerating equality for women since 1836, Wesleyan College prides itself on providing young women with a platform to develop as students, professionals, and emerging leaders in the Middle Georgia community and beyond. Through the power of a liberal arts education, Wesleyan prepares its graduates to make a positive impact not only on the community around them, but around the globe. Join the pack. Apply now at www.wesleyancollege.edu/admission.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women. Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back. to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash auction site and make sure to stake your claim today. Are you passionate about making Central Georgia a better place? Do you love hockey and enjoy all-out mayhem? If you said yes to both of these questions, then our Nonprofit of the Night program could be for you. Call our front office to be our Nonprofit of the Night for a Mayhem home game this year, and let us showcase you and your nonprofit to valuable members of our community. Let's go Mayhem!
Well, hi, I'm Lucy, and I work for Visit Macon, and I'm also the Macon Mayhem's biggest fan. Before every game, I fuel up with a slice from Ingleside Village Pizza. Delicious. On the way to the game, I have to listen to my favorite hype music, so I stopped by Fresh Produce Records. Little Richard, good golly! After the game, I've got to keep the rush going, so I stopped by Sweet Eleanor's for a little sugar. And Macon offers so much more. So Mayhem fans, make sure to plan your ultimate fan experience.
If you're a big jersey collector like me, then you love getting your hands on specialty jerseys, especially for your favorite team. Well, the Mayhem are fueling fans like you with our season-long jersey raffle this year. Tickets start at $5, and if you win at the end of the season, you'll take home one of all 12 specialty jerseys that the Mayhem wear this year. Make sure to follow our social media and make it out to the Macon Coliseum to see these bad boys in action, and don't wait to get in on the action for our season-long jersey raffle. We're back here at Macon Coliseum. It is the second intermission here, and it was a good period for the Mayhem. They scored 2 and do allow 1 to the Marksmen, but a 3-goal lead for the home team after 2 periods of play. We'll recap that second period for you. Justin Kelly getting his first of the season and first with the Mayhem, assisted by Nicholas Aromatario and Mateo Ibarra at 1:23 in the second period. Then Ibarra, who had the assist with a tripping penalty in the neutral zone at 3:37. The Mayhem would kill it, and then as soon as the penalty kill ended, an insurance goal, the 6th of the season by Zach Tyson, the most of any Mayhem goal scorer this season. His 6th, and Dan Winslow's 6th assist as well. He now leads the team in that regard. Mason Emoff scored not long after the power play expired for the Marksmen. A Justin Kelly slashing at 8:14. The goal from Emoff coming at 12:46. It was right and close, and it prevents Dyson Skinner from having a perfect night. He has been very good so far, though. 21 of 22 in net. And then the big juncture in this game at 13:30, a holding penalty from John Aonzo, and at 14 minutes even, a hooking penalty from Tyler Love gave the Mayhem a minute and a half of a 5-on-3. They were unable to convert thanks to some keen stops from Ryan Kenny, and that is where we stand after 2 periods of play. The Mayhem out shooting the Marksmen 24-22. It's worth noting that the Marksmen have yet to have a third period comeback this season. Part of that is due to the fact that they have not been trailing entering the third much this season, but they are 3-0-1 in 1-goal games, so they're no stranger to coming through in these tight situations. So we'll see what the third period has in store. Should be a fun one as the Mayhem and Marksmen go down the stretch. 20 minutes left to go. We'll take another break and take a look around the SPHL after this on Flow Hockey and the Mayhem Radio Network.
Starting a new career, the Georgia Department of Corrections is now hiring correctional heroes. Earn a competitive salary and advance your career through GDC. The agency is now hiring correctional officers, counselors, food service workers, and many more. Most positions require candidates to be 18 years of age or older, have a high school diploma or GED. Positions are now available across the state of Georgia. Apply now at gdcjobs.com to learn more. GDC. One team.
Join the celebration as Minuteman Press Macon proudly celebrates 35 plus years of serving Middle Georgia with top quality print media. Minuteman Press Macon is a full-service printing, marketing, and design center. We design, print, and promote you. From business cards to building signage, we've got you covered. Promotional products? No problem. Let's keep printing and growing together. Go Mayhem!
Wesleyan College is a proud sponsor of the Macon Mayhem. A leader in accelerating equality for women since 1836, Wesleyan College prides itself on providing young women with a platform to develop as students, professionals, and emerging leaders in the Middle Georgia community and beyond. Through the power of a liberal arts education, Wesleyan prepares its graduates to make a positive impact not only on the community around them, but around the globe. Join the pack. Apply now at www.wesleyancollege.edu/admission.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women, Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan. Book your tour today.
Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today. Are you passionate about making Central Georgia a better place? Do you love hockey and enjoy all-out mayhem? If you said yes to both of these questions, then our Nonprofit of the Night program could be for you. Call our front office to be our Nonprofit of the Night for a Mayhem home game this year, and let us showcase you and your nonprofit to valuable members of our community. Let's go Mayhem!
Well, hi, I'm Lucy, and I work for Visit Macon, and I'm also the Macon Mayhem's biggest fan. Before every game, I fuel up with a slice from Ingleside Village Pizza. Delicious. On the way to the game, I have to listen to my favorite hype music, so I stopped by Fresh Produce Records. Little Richard, good golly! After the game, I've got to keep the rush going, so I stopped by Sweet Eleanor's for a little sugar. And Macon offers so much more. So Mayhem fans, make sure to plan your ultimate fan experience.
If you're a big jersey collector like me, then you love getting your hands on specialty jerseys, especially for your favorite team. Well, the Mayhem are fueling fans like you with our season-long jersey raffle this year. Tickets start at $5, and if you win at the end of the season, you'll take home one of all 12 specialty jerseys that the Mayhem wear this year. Make sure to follow our social media and make it out to the Macon Coliseum to see these bad boys in action, and don't wait to get in on the action for our season-long jersey raffle. We're back here in Macon Coliseum, 3-1 Mayhem after 40 minutes. Take a look around the SPHL. Quad City in Evansville getting underway in about 5 minutes time. Give it about 15 minutes time, and then Pensacola and Peoria will be underway. Something to note is that by the end of the night, depending on how the rest of this game goes, and of course the game in Evansville, the Mayhem could jump Quad City in the standings. Of course, still a lot to play out there, but with the game tomorrow and nobody else in action, the Mayhem have some opportunities to get some more points on the board. And in the standings as well. Something else to note, when the Mayhem have scored 3 or more goals this season, they are 3-1-1 compared to being 0-5 when they score between 0 and 2 goals. Obviously, the scoreboard rating 3-1 Mayhem as of right now. I'll let you connect those dots. That'll do it for our second intermission report. 2 minutes left on the clock, and when we come back, third period, Mayhem and Marksmen.
The Georgia Department of Corrections is now hiring correctional heroes. Earn a competitive salary and advance your career through GDC. The agency is now hiring correctional officers, counselors, food service workers, and many more. Most positions require candidates to be 18 years of age or older, have a high school diploma or GED. Positions are now available across the state of Georgia. Apply now at gdcjobs.com to learn more. GDC. One team.
Join the celebration as Minuteman Press Macon proudly celebrates 35 plus years of serving Middle Georgia with top quality print media. Minuteman Press Macon is a full-service printing, marketing, and design center. We design, print, and promote you. From business cards to building signage, we've got you covered. Promotional products? No problem. Let's keep printing and growing together. Go Mayhem!
Wesleyan College is a proud sponsor of the Macon Mayhem. A leader in accelerating equality for women since 1836, Wesleyan College prides itself on providing young women with a platform to develop as students, professionals, and emerging leaders in the Middle Georgia community and beyond. Through the power of a liberal arts education, Wesleyan prepares its graduates to make a positive impact not only on the community around them, but around the globe. Join the pack. Apply now at www.wesleyancollege.edu/admission.
Hey Mayhem fans, ever wonder how you can experience a night at the Mayhem and go home rich? Well, wonder no more, because if you test your luck and win our 50-50 raffle, you'll go home with half of the pot. Make sure to visit the concourse today to cash in on this opportunity. We are back and ready to go. Third period action. Marksmen and Mayhem. And it's a 2-goal hole for the league-leading Fayetteville Marksmen to dig themselves out of with 20 minutes left to play. I'm Graham Tuck here on Flow Hockey and the Mayhem Radio Network. And a packed house here in Macon is ready to see their Mayhem try to close this one out and get their 4th win of the season. Zach Tyson has been the difference so far. He's got 2 goals on the season. He's now got 5 goals in his last 3 games against the Fayetteville Marksmen. And we're underway in the third. No icing here. Genyon races after it. He's out there with Mastrangeli, the defenseman for the Mayhem. Puck floats out to the slot. Nobody home for the Marksmen. Tyson racing after it. His line is now Winslow, centered by Tyson and Abbott. Here's Monkovich in. Sends it cross ice, and a great back check there by Tyson. Broke up a chance on the back door. Winslow was streaking ahead. It's broken up there by Lambert. Ooh, a big reverse hit on the cup. And now Tyson with it. Glove down here by Abbott. Can he settle it? Cross ice. Winslow slaps at it, but Monkovich knocked it off course. Abbott with a loose puck. Winslow behind the net. Fed it out to the slot. Abbott could not get in position. Would have been on the backhand even if he had been able to get a shot there. Kelly throws a hit. Winslow slaps it in at the end of a shift. A minute gone here, third period. Kenny has not let anything in since coming in relief of Mason Beaupitt, who got the win last time out against the Mayhem. And that was an odd look there. The net just came right off the pegs, and Gritz shot it after the whistle. Romatario didn't like that too much. I don't know how that net came off the pegs. I didn't see if Skinner took it off. If he had taken off it intentionally, it'd be a penalty shot, but it doesn't. One of the pegs is sticking out of the ice, the other one completely invisible. So It's just an odd situation there. Skinner having a conversation with one of the linespersons. And the way that he's talking to the official, that linesperson saw it the whole way. No penalty shot to speak of. And an offensive zone draw for the Marksmen. It's won by the Mayhem, though. Cup to Witherspoon. And now Cup with it again after it was deflected by Acosta. Ooh, nice stretch pass from Cup. It's going to make its way to Witherspoon. Skates in on the backhand. Puts on the brakes, dances to the hash mark, sends it to the slot. Chance here. Aromatario right into the pads of Kenny. He was in really tight. And Kenny had taken up the entire angle to shoot there. Goldowski going to take the face-off here. Kenny's glove side. Face-off win for the Mayhem. Kelly to the blue line. Jenyon through traffic. Stave made with the stick by Kenny. Jenyon back skates. Intercepts there, fires it in, and it's out of play. That one went over the glass from the neutral zone. Goldowski going to take the face off in front of the Marksman bench. Jenyon from the red line flips it in. This time keeps it in play, although it did bounce off the stanchion. It's a fortunate bounce as it got it to Mateo Ibarra. Goldowski leaves it for Ibarra, who takes it to the slot. Jenyon looking for a lane. Pad save, Kenny, and a strong one. A lot of net front traffic there. Coach Shinichny's going to like that. Takeaway there by Aromatario after Mateo Ibarra was in on the forecheck. He's taken to the wall by Parody. That one leaked out on Kenny. Here's a chance. Winslow and a diving block there in the slot. Cup gets to the puck. Here is Aromatario. Chance now for the Mayhem. Mateo Ibarra into the skates of Lambert. Ibarra back up to the top of the circles. Finds Cup. Tipped in front, and it goes wide. Kelly and Goldowski, the net front. Winslow. Cup with it again. Cup to Aromatario. He'll dance to the slot, backhands it on to Kenny, and he scoops it up with the glove. That was a dangerous shift there for the Macon Mayhem. And Emhoff is hobbled after blocking that shot from Winslow. He is in a lot of pain over on the Marksman bench. He was sliding on his backside when he took that puck. I don't know what part of his body he blocked it with because he was also close together. Face-off technically won by Winslow, but possession controlled by the Marksmen, and now Monkovic trying to skate by Allison. He has a good stick at the blue line, and now Tyson with the puck, taken right back by Monkovic again. Allison runs a little interference on Loven. Good stick there from Abbott. Allison recontrols, spins around Loven, and now's got some room. Sends it in, no icing. Near linesperson waves it off. Aromatario with it now after an intercept. Aromatario, nice use of the frame there. Cohen slaps it in. Ishizuka after a hard hit there by Witherspoon. Aromatario at the blue line. His slap shot blocked, and the deflection goes wide. Jenyon racing in. He's taken down, clean play. He's still tied up. Good hit there by Monkovic. Ishizuka steps in. 16:22 left. Period number 3. Mayhem still with a 2-goal lead. Ishizuka gains the red, sends it deep. Cohen creates a takeaway. Ishizuka, nice drag to the backhand. He's bodied off the puck, though. Great play in the defensive zone there by Parody. Puck gets by Cup. It's too hot for Grits to handle. Allison gets there. Jarrett Cup with it. Backhand shovel pass to Cohen. Now potential numbers for the Mayhem. Witherspoon up the far side. Witherspoon takes his shot, and a glove stop from Kenny. Cup was ready for the one-timer. Witherspoon opted to take his own shot.
Hey,
Mayhem will take the ice again tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop. Mayhem taking on the Knoxville Ice Bears for the first time this season. Knoxville sitting at third in the SPHL standings despite having a -7 goal differential. They have won a lot of close games and lost a lot of not so close games. But they don't ask how, they ask how many. Loose puck off the back of the net. Long hobbled getting to the bench. Now the Marksmen are a bit hobbled here. As I said, they've got Emoff on the bench dealing with a stinger from that shot that he blocked, and Long with a loose puck. Oh, chance here out in front, trying to bang away at it, and it stays out. Kenny was down and out. Ibarra could not bat it home. Now a potential breakaway. Here comes Dalton Hunter. Fakes the slap shot. Cup got in there to break up the play. Great play from the captain. Stretch pass is deflected. Hops in on Kenny, and he'll hold on to that as Dan Winslow was charging in looking for an opportunity. I'll take us to a media timeout with 14:58 left to go. It's 3-1 Mayhem here in the third. Want to dress like a pro while repping the Mayhem? Buy tickets for our Jersey Off the Back raffle for tonight's game. You'll get to meet the player and get the game-worn jersey right off of his back to take home for yourself. This opportunity is a staple at Mayhem games, and you can enter to win for every single home game for the Mayhem this season. Just go to our Dash Auction site and make sure to stake your claim today.
There's something big happening in the heart of Georgia. A unique college built for women by women, Wesleyan College, accelerating equality since 1836. More than a place of learning, it's a space for empowering future leaders. Women from across the globe come to experience what makes Wesleyan the best. With small classes and dedicated faculty, students receive world-class education. Find out why you belong at Wesleyan.
We're back and ready to go here. 14:58, period number 3. Mayhem still with that 2-goal lead. They scored the first 3 goals. Mason Emoff has the most recent tally. It was in the second. And Graham Tuck here on Flow Hockey and the Mayhem Radio Network. That one tipped out in front. Skinner couldn't get a glove to it. He does steal the post. This is a penalty coming up. It's against Brad Genion for a hold. Didn't allow Grant Loven to get to the puck, and the Marksman captain draws a penalty. So Brad Genion will go to the box. He's been no stranger to the penalty box this season. And so the Mayhem will be shorthanded for the third time tonight. They are 2 for 2 on the kill thus far. It'll be Jarrett Cupp, Parker Allison, Tao Ishizuka, and Alex Cohen. Cohen has been great in the face-off circles tonight. He won that one back cleanly, and Allison sends it all the way down. The Macon Mayhem have struggled mightily in the face-off circle in games that they've lost on this road trip that they just finished up. Oh, wow, that one got by Skinner. It's off the post, and he kept it out. The Marksmen wanted that one to be a good goal. They thought that it went in, and you could see from this angle on the near side, it definitely beat Skinner, but it also definitely never got across the goal line. That would have been, oh wow, that could have been really bad for Macon. Minute 41 left on the power play. And that was honestly the most dangerous shot of the Marksmen's 3 power plays so far tonight. Goldowski with a face-off win. It leaks in on Skinner. Straight off the draw, and Ayanzo with a little shove for Winslow here. Winslow is no stranger to dropping the gloves so far this season. Winslow is playing back here on the penalty kill. Listed as a forward, but he's playing a defenseman's role here. It's Goldowski, Ibarra, Winslow, and Aromatario on the kill. Goldowski can't win the draw, but it does leave the zone. It's just as good as if he had. Lovin up the near wall. And onside, Judd was charging in. Can't get around Aromatario. That might have been interference on Nicholas Aromatario, but they'll let it slide. Love. Cross ice Hunter. Here's Love with it. Judd near side. Oh, a nice toe drag. There's a block there from Winslow. That was a beautiful toe drag around Mateo Ibarra there by Curtis Judd. But he never got a shot onto Skinner. Takeaway here by Ibarra. He's at the end of a long penalty killing shift. Oh, wow, he finds Ishizuka, and he put it into Kenny. I don't know how Mateo Ibarra got that pass to a wide open Tao Ishizuka, but he put it right into the logo on Kenny's chest. That would have been a dagger of sorts. A short-handed goal to get the lead back to 3. Alex Cohen does win this face-off. Couldn't get it all the way back to Ishizuka, though. But the puck forced to the wall. Alex Cohen on all fours, trying to work himself up around 3 marksmen, but the clock keeps ticking on this marksman power play. They've got to figure this out if they want to remain among the top teams in this league, especially down the stretch and into the playoffs. You got to have your special teams going for you, as the marksmen are well offside here. Alex Gritz forced backwards. Now skates across in on side. And Cup's got a hit for Gritz. Tyson slaps it to the blue line no farther. We're back to 5-on-5 here. No, we're not. Dominic Dumas just raced off the bench into the play. What was Dumas thinking there? Haven't seen a lot of Dominic Dumas tonight, and I believe now we're going to see even less. He's going to serve the too many men penalty. Wow, what a mistake from Dominic Dumas. There was 5 seconds left in the Genion penalty. And now it'll be 5 seconds of a 5-on-3. Oh man, that was not a great look for Dominic Dumas, and we'll see if his teammates can bail him out on the penalty kill. Face-off, still fought for. Loose puck floats to the slot. Aromatario does slap it away from trouble, and that kills off the brief 5-on-3, but man, oh man. We should be playing 5-on-5 right now. Marksman 0 for 3 on the power play now. Loose puck gonna make its way to Goldowski, and he'll send it all the way down. Stretch pass up the ice, broken up by the skates of Ishizuka. Eonzo trying to get by, cannot. Fired down here by Allison on that easy pad stop for Kenny as we've hit the 12-minute remaining mark. A goal here for the Marksmen would make things interesting. Mayhem trying to prevent that from happening. Easy glove stop from Skinner, and he'll hold on for a face-off. Cohen going to take the face-off. We'll see if he can win another one. And he does. Right to Skinner, though, and we'll have to do it over again. Just as well as if he hadn't even won it. Only about 1 second ticked off the clock there, if that. Cohen wins another face-off. He's been a monster in the circles tonight, and the Mayhem have needed it. Allison and Cup take the puck to the wall. Walked out here by Long. Great play by Jarrett Cup. A diving poke check prevented a walk-in chance that was very similar to Mason Emoff's goal, and Monkovic can't keep it the point. Ishizuka gonna race after it. And he's put some pressure on Wilkins, if nothing else. 35 left in the power play. Too many men committed by and served by Dominic Dumas. who I could probably count on one hand the number of shifts he's had tonight, and I could probably count on no hands the number of shifts he'll have for the rest of the night. Jenyon fires it all the way out. Kenny with it here. Parody skates up and the crowd tells you we're back to even strength. Dumas joins the play. You could see him looking to the bench, making sure that the coaching staff didn't want him to come back, and now that's Dan Winslow who took something up high. He was sprawling to center ice, and Dumas throws a hit there along the bench. Winslow trying to make something work with Dumas. Now Winslow slams a stick in frustration along the bench. This is iced by the Mayhem's Jarrett Cupp, and Dumas will head back to the bench. No, Dumas will stay in the play. I apologize due to the icing. Dumas going to take this face off. It's won back by Grits, kept in at the blue line. Acosta on the near wall. Reverses. Here is Love from the wall. That one's right into the logo of Skinner on his chest. 10:05 left to go, period number 3. Just saw Dumas get a nice little tap there from his line mate, Zach Tyson. Keep your head up. No harm, no foul there for the Mayhem as they were able to kill off the penalty. So they're now 4 for 4 on the kill, as previously mentioned. Judd worked it out of the board battle, got it to Grits. This one sent out to the slot. Jenyon diving, trying to keep it. This one fired wide by Judd. Shot from the point goes wide. Acosta with it, fired it to Judd. Now Love had it taken away from him by Witherspoon along the wall. Bodies colliding, Witherspoon with it. He's got a man on his back, that's Love. Ibarra takes his man to the boards. Witherspoon goes sprawling, and now Jenyon finally with a takeaway. And we're finally out of that half wall. Ibarra with a stick check, preventing him from taking it in. That was Love, and Ibarra backhands it all the way in. 9:07 left here, period number 3. Monkovic gets it to Hunter. He's in. Hunter, Loven, and Monkovic, the big guns line for this Fayetteville Marksmen squad. Zach Tyson on the ice here. Still with an opportunity for the hat trick, potentially. Abbott gets it deep. Haven't seen much of him here in this third period. Pass up the ice. Here come the Marksmen across the red line and in. Aromatario around. Winslow got his stick tied up in Monkovic's skates. Mayhem, luckily, no penalty called. And now Aromatario looked like he might have had a breakaway, didn't have the legs for it though, and Lambert will get it to Parody. Parody took a slash from Aromatario. Again, nothing called. Fortunately for the Mayhem, Cohen and on the forecheck against Lambert. Now Allison with it. Cross ice, finds Justin Kelly, whose goal stands as the game winner if the score does not change. Kelly stepping in. Here is Cohen with the puck after a stick lift. Oh, all the way to the back door. Ishizuka couldn't settle it. That was a great find on the backhand by Alex Cohen. Jarrett Cupp to the wall. Ishizuka joins. Loose puck here, chance out in front, and Love did not get the wood that he wanted on that shot. 7.5 left to go. Mayhem trying to defeat the Marksmen for the third time this season and take the lead in the season series against the league's top team. Ishizuka fired it off the wall. Kelly kicked it to the center ice logo, where it was controlled briefly by Diamond, And I stand corrected. There you go. Dominic Dumas back out there making something happen. Zach Tyson Backhanded pass. Here's Winslow. Drops it for Dumas. His shot blocked. Man, what a goal that would have been if Dumas had been able to rectify his mistake. Nobody wants to see it more than his teammates and the rest of the Mayhem faithful. Zach Tyson just took a puck off the mask and it might have caught him in the mouth. He dropped his gloves and his stick on his way back to the bench. Zach Tyson worse for wear here. And he's got a towel to the mouth on the Mayhem bench. And the Marksmen are offside here. They've got to touch up. No, they're not offside. Everybody was calling for it. Monkovich with a shot off the mask of Skinner. Here's a chance for Ibarra with speed. One man to beat, it's Parody. Had it roll on him, Ibarra forced to the half wall. On the backhand, takes it to the blue line, sends it off the half wall to Goldowski. Plays it around his back to Ibarra. Ibarra had the play broken up. This one's kicked on goal. Rebound for Goldowski and a stop from Kenny. Backhand it to the blue line. Cup fires it right back in. Stretch pass, catches Monkovich in stride. He's got one man to beat, it's Jarrett Cup. Tries to put a move on the Mayhem captain. Ends up being forced back to the blue line. Now Love with a look. Back door, and Long was open, but couldn't get the shot off. Fired to the crease, nobody home though. It was blocked to the outside. Allison collides with a Marksman body, that's Love. Up to the blue line. Wilkins fires it here, back door, pass broken up by Jarrett Cup. He has been elite in the defensive zone tonight. Anzai up top, here's Love, wanted a one-timer, pass not where it needed to be. 5 minutes left here, Mayhem still holding that 2-goal lead, and Skinner makes another stop. Emoff fights off a stick check from Ibarra and Cohen. This one deflected to the doorstep, but no farther. Backhander goes wide. And Skinner's down and out here. He had a collision in the crease. This one's sent on goal. Skinner, another stop. Allison off the end boards. Can it clear? No. Kept in by Wilkins. Cohen able to take it away. Strong play, Alex Cohen. And he'll skate upwards. Across the red line and in. Floats it on net, and Kenny blockers it aside. Cohen all the way around the wall. Curtis Judd takes it up the ice. And a big hit there from Jenyon, making his presence felt. Abbott gloves it down, 2-on-2 with Ishizuka. Abbott races after it to the corner. On the backhand, reverses it, but Ishizuka was in the slot, not behind the net where Abbott thought he was. Marksman the other way. Jenyon wanted to make that hit so badly that he did it even after the puck had left. Winslow with 4 minutes left. A lot of back and forth here in the late stages of the third. Winslow fires it on to Kenny, and he wants to keep it moving and does. He thought about it for a couple of seconds there. Ishizuka with a slap shot, and this time Kenny will be forced to hold on with 3:45 left in period number 3. The Mayhem still with that 2-goal lead. We'll take a break here on Flow Hockey and the Mayhem Radio Network.
Starting a new career? The Georgia Department of Corrections is now hiring correctional heroes. Earn a competitive salary and advance your career through GDC. The agency is now hiring correctional officers, counselors, food service workers, and many more. Most positions require candidates to be 18 years of age or older, have a high school diploma or GED. Positions are now available across the state of Georgia. Apply now at gdcjobs.com to learn more. GDC. One team.
Join the celebration as Minuteman Press Macon proudly celebrates 35 plus years of serving Middle Georgia with top quality print media. Minuteman Press Macon is a full service printing, marketing, and design center. We design, print, and promote you. From business cards to building signage, we've got you covered. Promotional products? No problem. Let's keep printing and growing together. Go Mayhem. We're back here and ready to resume play. Coming down to the late stages here in Macon. Goaltender Dyson Skinner has been the story so far. He has stopped almost everything he's seen tonight. And what a first start in the SPHL it's been for him. Forward Zach Tyson has left the bench for the Mayhem, important to note. Maybe stripping him from his chance at the hat trick as that slap shot from Kelly goes wide. Jenyon's slap shot, this one tipped in front, and a stop from Kenny. Good look for the Mayhem right there. And that should take us to another media timeout. It won't, though. And now this face-off controlled by the Marksmen, but it's picked right up from the red line by the Mayhem. Goldowski with it. Looking for Ibarra. He finds him. Kelly in. Kelly's got a chance. Kelly's shot sent wide. Props to Lambert, able to get back in the play and force that one wide. Marksman with a chance here. Loven to the slot. Grant Loven fires a shot that gets blocked way out of play over the netting with 3 minutes left here. And that will take us to a media timeout here. Saw the green lights go off. I think that should be a media timeout, but guess they'll keep going here. It's going to be Cup and Allison, the defenseman out there. Witherspoon. Out there with Cohen and Ishizuka. And I believe Fayetteville's just called their timeout. Timeout Marksman. Keep in mind, Macon has already used theirs. Coach Shinichny taking his prior to the beginning of the minute and 32nd 5-on-3. And Dyson Skinner is going to take a seat next to Bailey Birkin on the bench for this timeout. Skinner has saved 28 of 29 so far, but his toughest work is not done yet, you'd have to imagine. Skinner giving Bailey Birkin a well-needed rest. Birkin has played in each of the past 7 games for the Macon Mayhem. I mentioned in the pregame, he's already in the top 20 in franchise history in terms of saves made with over 220. And he has yet to play a game in Macon Coliseum. How crazy is that? He's in the top 20 in franchise history for saves, and all of it has been on the road. Skinner's got to hold down the fort here, though. Face-off controlled by the Mayhem, and they'll send it down. Empty net for the Fayetteville Marksmen. 6-on-5 here. Marksman trying to skate it in. Can't get by Alex Cohen. Ishizuka swats at it. That shot wide. And another clear here for the Mayhem. Hunter brings it in, trying to get around Aromatario. Hunter sends it to the blue line. Here is Hudson Lambert with 2:17. Blocked there by Witherspoon. Jarrett Cupp with a takeaway. Sent up to the blue line. Love a one-timer. It goes well high. Rebound came back out to Lambert. Puck bounced off of Monkovic. Cupp on the backhand will send it down. Does this have the legs for icing? It does. And the Mayhem are going to try to sneak a line change off. Don't know that they'll get it. Aromatario. Cup is going to fortunately be allowed to change, even though he was the one who iced the puck. Wow, what a break for the Mayhem. Lambert fires it off of Witherspoon, and it goes out of the zone. Ishizuka working hard to keep the Marksman out of the zone. Aromatario had this puck hop on him. Cohen backhands it into the body of Hunter. Ishizuka with a takeaway. Chips it off the wall to himself. He's only got Lambert to beat. in the race for it, and Lambert wins. Cohen with the puck. Empty net for the Marksmen. Mayhem with ozone possession time, but they're kept to the outside. Couldn't get anything on net. Cohen slaps it to the wall. Under a minute and a half here. Lovin can't get around, and Ibarra still with it. Tried to fire at the empty net from center ice and one knee, but he couldn't get a shot off. And this is iced by the Marksmen. So that will force Ryan Kenny back into the crease. That's a huge play there. You can't ice the puck in this situation if you're Fayetteville. 1:07 left to go. Goldowski going to take the face-off. Wilkins around the back of the net, starts the breakout. Kenny inching to the bench, but he can't get there. Goldowski fires it right back in. Wilkins turns a tight corner on Ibarra. Goldowski tried to have a takeaway there. Judd's got it. Under a minute to play here. Cup with it. Takeaway here. Stick check there by Allison. Back up to the blue line. Net empty yet again. Long a one-timer, blockered away by Skinner. Allison to the half wall. It's broken up. This one's sent out of the zone by the Marksmen themselves. And this is offside. 22 and a half left to go. Time is very quickly running out for the Fayetteville Marksmen. Ishizuka calling out to his defense to make sure that somebody picks up Acosta, who had floated over in front of the Mayhem bench. This one sent out of the rink from the neutral zone. Cohen with it for the face-off. He's going to take it against the captain, Lovin. Official making sure that the correct time is on the clock. Lovin and Cohen. Cohen's been so good in the circles tonight. Can he win another? And there's an issue with the clock. They're trying to get the right amount of time on there. It now reads 1:92. Obviously not even a time that could be on the clock. It said 20 minutes for a second. They're going to have to completely reset this. If anything, this is a benefit to the Mayhem. They're going to be completely rested for this last push by the Marksmen. Winslow, Cohen, Ishizuka, Janian, and Aromatario on the ice for the Mayhem. Lovin, Judd, Acosta, Anzai, Monkovic, and it looks like Love, the 6 out there for the Marksmen. And this is just delaying the inevitable at this point. A comeback from 2 goals down at this point would be remarkable for the Marksmen. And honestly, you got to give credit where it's due. The Mayhem have been shoddy, to say it nicely, so far defensively in the last couple of games, allowing 50-plus shots in each of their last 2 times out. And now they've got it 19 seconds left. And possession fought for off the faceoff. The Marksmen are offside. Nobody's going to touch it, or nobody says anything about it, I should say, as this is iced by the Mayhem. It doesn't end up mattering. The clock keeps running. Nobody knows that they iced it. They're so worried about the countdown that they forgot to stop the clock due to the icing. Nobody could hear the whistle. Eight seconds going to go up on the clock here. And now we've got another clock issue. My goodness. They're going to put 8 seconds up on the clock. And what a win this is going to end up being for the Macon Mayhem, you would think. They will remain the only team to have beaten the Marksmen in regulation this season. And if they can hold on here with 8 seconds left and a 2-goal lead, they'll have done it 3 times. The Marksmen are going to drop to 8-3-1. And all 3 of their regulation losses coming against the Macon Mayhem, who currently sit 9th in the SPHL standings. Sometimes you just have those teams that have your number. And the Mayhem have been that team to the Marksmen so far this season. 8 seconds left. No more whistles, fingers crossed. Monkovic had it, sends it on net. This one goes wide of Skinner. And as the clock winds down, the Mayhem will have their 4th win of the season. What a game for Dyson Skinner. 29 saves in his SPHL starting debut. Two more goals for Zach Tyson. And that's all the Mayhem needed to put this one to bed. Justin Kelly, the game-winning goal in the second period. And the Mayhem improve to 4-6-1. We'll take a brief break, and when we come back, the 3 stars of this game.
Join the celebration as Minuteman Press Macon proudly celebrates 35-plus years of serving Middle Georgia with top-quality print media. Minuteman Press Macon is a full-service printing, marketing, and design center. We design, print, and promote you. From business cards to building signage, we've got you covered. Promotional products? No problem. Let's keep printing and growing together. Go Mayhem!
Wesleyan College is a proud sponsor of the Macon Mayhem. A leader in accelerating equality for women since 1836, Wesleyan College prides itself on providing young women with a platform to develop as students, professionals, and emerging leaders in the Middle Georgia community and beyond. Through the power of a liberal arts education, Wesleyan prepares its graduates to make a positive impact not only on the community around them, but around the globe. Join the pack. Apply now at www.wesleyancollege.edu/admission.
We're back here. Final score here in Macon, 3-1. The Mayhem win this one over the Fayetteville Marksmen. They're now 3-2 against the Marksmen on the season. No other team has beaten the Marksmen in regulation even once. 3 stars in this one. The 3rd star going to be coming out shortly. It's number 15, Justin Kelly, with the game-winning goal. Something cool to note, you saw Amadeo Mastrangeli and Daniel Diamond, former teammates at Elmira College, embracing post-game. A nice reunion for those two, obviously very close. Playing together at the Division III school in New York. And we're waiting for the team to line up and come on out for the 3 stars. Presented by Georgia Department of Corrections. Very valuable partner for us here at the Macon Mayhem. Fans already getting lined up for the post-game skate as well. as the players will be coming out for that too. But final thoughts from this one before we get to the 3 stars. Just what a game it was from Dyson Skinner. I mean, he could not have answered the call any more than he did. And what a performance from him in his first SPHL start. Third star, Justin Kelly, you see him there. Had the game-winning goal, his first goal with the Mayhem. Fans loving it.
Our second star tonight with 2 goals, number 17, Zach Tyson.
Tyson, the second star of the game, 2 goals. His 5th goal of the season against the Marksmen, unable to make the trip after that puck he took. Dyson Skinner, the well-deserved first start of the game. 29 saves on 30 shots in his first SPHL start. And we might have a little bit of a goaltending conversation here in Macon before too much longer if he keeps playing like this. That'll do it here in Macon. Final score 3-1. Dyson Skinner, the star in his SPHL starting debut. Dyson Skinner with 2 goals. Justin Kelly, the game winner. We'll be back here tomorrow at the Macon Coliseum. 3 p.m. puck drop as the Mayhem take on the Knoxville Ice Bears for the first time this season. I've been Graham Tuck here on Flow Hockey and the Mayhem Radio Network.